Going live, and I do believe that is a confirmation that I am live. Welcome anybody that hears this back that might be playing through the playlist and enjoying my series. If anybody has been along for my adventure through the Splatoon series, thank you guys for truly enjoying this with me, and leave a comment. Tell me what you thought, man. Tell me how my gameplay was this entire time, because I started with Octo Expansion a couple of years, or a year ago actually, and I've been playing Splatoon since obviously Splatoon 2, but I had not gone through Octo Expansion. So with Octo Expansion, and then followed by Return of the Millions, and now here we are at Side Order. As I finish up Side Order, going into Raiders, dude, it's just been story mode adventure-esque, one after another, and I cannot say anything better about how it has gone, how much I have enjoyed it, and how well the editing has gone along for me. I really enjoyed how we did this, and I enjoyed that I did viewers' choices for the floors and everything I'm picking. So I've got one key that I need left to unlock Agent 8's palette, in which case I will then record the finale and 100%ing Octo Expansion. This is not Octo Expansion, Side Order, and then I will post that and go into Raiders. So, hey, how are you doing? Big ol' my friend, good to see you. And let me take a sip of this coffee. I feel like I got a lot of mucus right now. Hang on. Coffee may not hydrate me, but at least it gets the voice sounding a little better. Anyways, so with that said, anybody that sees this, anybody that sees on this day, Figgle was live with me. Hello and welcome to the end of my series. This is going to be the second to last video on the playlist. My cat is here to accompany me for this moment because, as you guys can see, the final locker stands alone right there, right now, waiting for us to conquer it. So, I will not be giving a poll on what weapon to choose because, check it out, with only one key, that means only one thing remains. The dreaded DJ Octavio himself, Splatling. I already hate this kit because it failed me, because I have already a bad history with this weapon throughout all of my Splatoon career. To add insult to injury that I would die in the tower with this weapon, the only weapon that I have ever failed with on this tower. Today's a new day, my friends. Today, I give it a shot. Today, I go in and, let's be honest, I abuse as many cheats as I can. So, max armor, I've got 636. So max armor probably is something that I should utilize. Max lives, I'm not going to go for that. Attack damage, ironically, I would max out the attack damage if I could, but I can't. So I'm thinking max armor might be where I go. Other than that, though, color chip bias, nah, I don't need a color chip bias. Even though it has made for some interesting builds so far, I really liked the power build, especially with the charger. I thought nothing was going to beat that Luna Blaster build. I really liked the power packing Luna Blaster, but the charger actually was dealing more damage than that even. I was really happy how that went. So, with that in mind, I would say, yeah, I think armor's where I go. So, this is definitely going to be something that will actually pay off dividends like immediately. So what is continue? Allows you to pay membucks to keep going after losing all your lives. That's what it was. I mistook that. I thought they had like an easy mode on this, that if you die, you can start right where you left off. But that is not the case. And I don't know where I was getting that information from, but eventually I got to the right conclusion, which is, yeah, you got to go up the tower from the start all over again. I'm going to give it a sec. Figgle, how are you doing? We've got Raiders coming out here in... You know what? Actually, I'm going to go in. Raiders is literally coming out in a matter of hours. How are you doing with that? Sunny Flapjacks, good to see you. Oh, I forgot to ping the server. God, my brain. You are absolutely correct. I cannot believe I forgot that. You are right. Give me 1 second. All right. Server is pinged. The final Splatoon 3 Side Order stream begins in just a moment. I'm going to give a sec for that to go out, as well as I was just in general waiting for waiting for the notification to come out. But either way, are you guys ready for Raiders? Like, are you doing a opening release, like anything special, or just kind of when you get time? Kind of where I'm at with it, honestly, is, you know, when I get time, that's when I'll do it. But at the same time, Switch 2 acquired, by the way, so I'm ready to go. So Raiders is probably going to be up first, man. I was thinking Legends will, and who knows, maybe I will do Legends first. I'm not really sure. I haven't decided fully yet, but Raiders for sure. So it might be the first game I play. We'll see. Am I getting Raiders tomorrow? Probably not. I will get the game very soon, but I don't know if it's going to be literally tomorrow. I still have a lot of stuff that I'm working on editing and recording anyways, so I'm not in any rush to start a new game. However, Raiders... Oh, actually, I know it's not, because I'm going to be recording this. I'm going to record the finish of Splatoon Side Order, and I'm going to make sure I do 100%. So that means I've got a couple of runs left in me. So I'll be doing this. I guess we'll see. I don't know when I'll get that recorded and such, but... let's see. Hey, Hyper, how are you doing? Raiders is finally out for me. Came out 2 minutes ago, but now today I gotta wait for my physical game. Hey, yeah, that's right. I was gonna say it's coming out any minute in Australia, but apparently it literally just came out 2 minutes ago. So what's funny is you're gonna see a lot of people streaming Raiders right now, because that's what new games do. People stream and they get the Australian copy, so they get the game as quickly as possible. And then they try to capitalize by like streaming the whole game on the opening day. Terrible strategy, by the way. Nobody wants to see the game before they have it. So that's maybe a little bit. There's a little bit of, or a small crowd that wants to see the game before, but you get my point. It's a terrible strategy. If I'm just dying for followers and dying for viewers, capitalizing by being the first person to stream the game is just a colossal waste of time. All right, Sunny says, managed to scrap together enough money to buy a Switch 2 with the help of my mom, but she gets paid next week, so I gotta wait until then. Switch 2 Club, let's do this. I just got my Switch 2. It's still sitting in the box. I just got it. I wanted to get a few things recorded and edited first. I have several episodes of Wind Waker I want to get done first, and Naya wants to stream it again, so that's gonna take up a little bit of time alongside finishing Pokemon X, and of course, I have to do the end of 100% of Side Order. Let's see, it's actually been hard not to look at any leaks. I only watched like 3 minutes of the new Direct that came out. Yeah, I decided to skip that whatever the video was. It was a trailer, I think. I just said, screw it. Raiders is coming. I'm there for it. I don't need to see anymore. I'm good. Like, Shiver fan number 3. There's like 2 crazy people in front of you, but you're number 3. All right, let's look at the dodecahedron. Do a couple of little dance moves here because it's time, guys. I will not fall. Pearl, as you stand next to me in confidence, I say today is the day I conquer the Splatling. Let's do this thing. With the help of my viewers. I think the ping's gone out long enough. We can get this thing going. Deep Cuts number 1, so I'm excited to see them. Number 1 fan, and number 1 is Shiver. I'm like Shiver number 3. Oh, you're saying between the 3, Shiver's your least favorite then? Number 3? I gotta disagree on that one. I'm gonna put Shiver at number 1 on that one. Especially because Shiver is a riding her shark. Alright guys, let me get this up into the chat because I want to get this ready. The final viewer choices. Let me get my notepad here. My clipboard rather, I should say. There we go. Alright. To put it up in the chat here, I'm good to go. I've got everything I need, and at this point, it's going to be, guys, viewer choices to try to make me succeed at the weapon that I failed at already once. Let's try to not allow me to fail again, shall we? That, or maybe you guys want a failure, I don't know. It is all up to you. All I know is for this... I also appreciate that you guys left some likes on the stream, by the way. I see that already, and I do appreciate that. For this run, I'm going to say... Oh, hi, buddy. I'm going to say that I'm going to fight, and I'm not going to fall for the same stuff that killed me the first time. Little bit of coffee. By the way, chocolate mint coffee. Holy crap, this is good. See, with the Lunar Blaster, you can get enough main firing speed chips and it goes up to 1,000%. Might as well be an airstrike. Dear God, I'm just thinking about my Luna Blaster build, which was power-based. And that alone, I mean, that thing destroyed Order. That was insane. And that was not even close to what you're talking about. My ranking for Deep Cut is Big Man Fry and then Shiver, but I love them all so much. You know what? I'm going to say I don't think they have a bad idol so far. Not out of all of everything Splatoon's got, we don't have a single bad idol. That is my stake. That's the stake to my claim here. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to say it. All right, let's see. I got you good chips. All right, we got 50-50. Floor number 1, floor number 3. Let me get my 20-sided die out in honor of the dodecahedron that's in the waiting lobby. And I'm going to say let's go ahead and end the poll. Let's go anything under 10, or I'm sorry, up to 10. So 1 through 10, floor 1. 11 through 20, floor 3. Here we go. Oops, that was a bad roll right off the desk. Here we go. 18. Floor 3 is the winner. All right, drone ink strike. All right, that's a solid strategy if I'm having problems with the splatling, if I'm not really a best run. Yeah, screw you. I should have won, damn it. I should have won. All right, so if I have Pearl dropping a whole bunch of chips or bombs and, you know, doing everything that she does, then maybe I will be okay. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I don't need to count on my own firepower because we know how that went. Oops. Yeah, no, die. Die. All right, you know what? Give me this. Yeah, I was gonna say I can't aim. I can't get that high. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Just throw the booyah bomb right there. All 3 of them? All 3 of them. What? How did he get away? Dude, hold on. I'll be just fine, guys. I know it's looking rough and it's only the first floor, but trust me, I got this. You know what I need? I need, there. I was gonna say, wow, what the heck? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some skill. I'm gonna grab it out of the drawer here and I'm gonna put it in my back pocket. All right, drone ink strike. That was the first one. The second one, splat drone gauge, drone battery, drone. We're doing drone, man. We're doing drone. Yeah, I need either burst bombs or even better than a burst bomb would be a curling bomb. That would be amazing. I would love a curling bomb. Booyah bomb is good. It's not bad, but here's the problem. I already encountered this the last time I tried to use the booyah bomb. Is I went up to throw the bomb and I had a couple of frames of vulnerability. See, yeah, the curtain's not really doing. You're gonna need a lot of ink saver. Well, I would say that what's going on right now already is that it's targeting the palette that I have, and I thought I did not put that hack on, but I'm worried that I might have accidentally put that on. I thought I saw that for a second, that it's trying to throw the chips at me to match my first chip, and if that's the case, I think variety might be the way to go. Or screw it, maybe I just go full-blown drone build. I did that already once. Maybe it could work for me again, huh? Maybe we give up on this guy. We say, look, you've had 6 years to get your shit together when it comes to the splatling. It's not gonna happen. Time to pull the plug and let Pearl take over. Maybe that's what we do. All right, guys. Let me check the poll here. Anybody want to be the tiebreaker? I've got a 3-way tie right now. Drone battery, which, what does that do again? It's the drone battery fills the drone gauge by 100 points. That's solid. Drone splat gauge fills the drone gauge by defeating enemies. And drone splat bomb allows Pearl to use splat bombs. So we've got pretty much nothing but drone options. And if I have, hey, look at that. Somebody voted. Hyper says 1111. I have no idea. You're speaking in code that I cannot keep up with. You got me. All right, floor 2. Let's do this. So, splat drone gauge. Splat stuff, get gauge. Gotcha. No problem. All right, here we go. Destroy the portal. All right, which one do I want? Let's start with the high ground. I'm a splatling after all, so we go high ground first. There we go. Look at my minty green, guys. It matches my coffee. I bought a bag of coffee that was on sale that was Dunkin' Donuts, and it was mint chocolate, and I'm like, oh, this is perfect. Oh crap. Oh crap. That escalated very quickly. Hold on. There. Hey, there's Pearl. There we go. No worries. Test passed. Sorry, floor cleared. Octo expansion really stuck with me, didn't it? All right, so I'm minty green, guys. I'm minty. Oh God. I found your ink saver. Lucky freaking me, am I right? All right, here we go. Floor 1, floor 2, floor number 3. Guys, Raiders coming out right now. Is anybody actually playing it? I'm curious if you guys have the Australian copy. Hyper, obviously, that's natural for you, but for everybody else that changed their location to get the game, I mean, I could be talking to people right now that are in the Spirelite Islands. Ink Saver Demon Mask. Oh, boy. All right, let me see where the poll's at. I already know where the poll's at. All right, so 2 for the God. Do you guys want me to die? You're going to put me through rigorous right away? Maybe this is going to be one of the rigorous ones where, like, I said a few times already that I've seen rigorous, and I'm like, that wasn't hard at all. That was easy, man. All right, let's see. Probably got another half a day. I've got a while, Hyper. I'm going to be recording the rest of this week. I'm going to be working on recording and editing 100%ing side order. I was a little bit behind. I should have gone faster with it, but I got to catch up a few things. I got Pokemon. I got Wind Waker. I got a lot of editing to do. But that's all right. If I'm not the first one to play it, if you guys are, then there's no spoilers. You can watch if I record it and have some good times. Like, I can post stuff and you don't have to go, oh, I'm not watching that. You don't have to watch it anyways, actually. You can watch anything you want. Hey, my cat's bread loafing. Hi, buddy. But either way, it's at least I'm not, like, behind the wall of spoilers, you know? All right, let's see. How's the poll looking? Yeah, I'm cooked. All right, that's all right. Just turn the flame up under the skillet and let me sizzle. It's fine. There's no problems here. I'm not scared. You're scared. Pearl, I need you to do me a favor. Kind of do everything for me. Here we go. I hate this one. Oh, this is a bad one. Any floor is a piece of cake for me. You sure about that? Because I wonder, can I... what are the odds that I can, maybe? Oh, maybe. Maybe. Huge maybe. Here we go. What are the odds? Whoops. Okay, maybe that's not working. Screw it. That didn't work quite as well as I wanted. Come on. There we go. Got you. Hey, is that other one taken? No, what the hell happened? Something went wrong. Not only that, but I'm gonna have to go for the disc. All right, zone secured. Perfect. Give me that disc. I need that. Like, that's the biggest thing in the world right now. Yes, Pearl. Kill him. All right, so far so good. What's behind me? Can't. Wait. You know what? Yes, I can. There you go. We good? Uh-oh, we are not good. All right, everything's fine. Just gotta get that. There we go. Get that, and we'll go get the other side here in a sec. Can I reach? I can sort of reach. Uh-oh. Hold on, I can't reach. I messed this up. Pearl, do something. Uh-oh. Whoa. Okay, hang on, hide. All right, hang on. We'll be okay. Yes. Whoa, God. Okay. Give me that. And then do this, I guess. They can't snipe me through the Booyah Bomb, right? I'll be okay. Uh-oh. Whoa! All right, hang on. Pearl, All right. You know what, Pearl? Yeah, we're going to have to do this. All right. Take that out. And let's go. Let's go. All right. Here we go. Take out the sniper. Get this going. All right. 20 ticks remain. 21. We're moving quite nicely backwards. Really appreciate it. Oh, God. Not again. All right, there you go. Hide. I'm not scared. You're scared. Everything is fine for me. Yes, yes, Pearl, do that. Here, throw that, I guess. I don't know. Let's see what that does. That was fine. That was easy. It's we're all good. Make sure you take out the snipers, or you hide and cower in fear. Problem solved. Main range damage. Hey guys, looks like we're going back to Sanity Land. I decided that I didn't want to go into rigorous, so it didn't give me another rigorous. That could have been worse. I got through it. I mean, that absolutely could have been worse, but yeah, this sucks. That was really a bad, like, I was hoping for something easy, and I thought, oh god. Am I going to do a Raiders streams with you because you can have up to 4 players? Hyper, you know it. I would like to do it. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do a lot of the main story of Raiders first. And then when I need, like, I'm not going to do a stream right away. I'm going to make a recorded series out of it, super edits, get going, get myself established in the game, and then I'll do raids. That way there's, like, hopefully Souls level BS that I can be like, all right, I gotta tag in my teammates on this one or I'm gonna die. All right, so range and battery. Let me see, what are the votes right now? Yeah, that's what they're tied behind. Range and battery. Hi, buddy. My cat has come to say hi. He says he doesn't really care what I end up going for, as long as I pet him. So. All right, we've got a tie. No, we don't. All right, we have a tiebreaker. All right, floor 3 is winning right now. Hi, buddy. And since I'm in the null, I can't vote, so it's all up to you guys, of course. But personal preference is, I don't know, actually. Personal preference doesn't matter. I suck at this weapon, so I don't know if you guys think that I should trust my weapon or if I should trust that Pearl drone. I'm kind of on the fence, personally. I think the Pearl drone is... I don't remember what my first build was. That's the other problem. I should have gone back and seen what my build was. Since I don't know what it was, we probably should not try to do what we did the first time. And I'm guessing the first time I was relying on my weapon. So, looks like I'm going to end the poll. And we're going to go with main range. But at the same time, where I guess we're going to... It's range is quite mandatory. But if I had gone battery, then with the battery, I can at least... let somebody else do the work for me. Then you don't have to rely on the skill level here. All right, here we go. Zone secured. All right, I'm ready. I'm gonna have to go down and yeah, kill these guys. We're good. What'd they drop? How many ticks left? We're good. I don't see anything spawning. I'm concerned. Is this armor? No, it's just ink. All right, here we go. All right, check the zone. Here's the big guys. Deal some damage. Oh, crap. Got you. All right, I think this is child's play compared to the last one, man. This is no problem. Test passed. Don't worry, Nito. I will complete a Splatling run in your memory. You do it for my dead body and my corpse. You complete the run and show me what it's like to actually see that final key. All right, drone items, main ink coverage vending machine with 1510. All right, I'm gonna say let's go with you guys. 1510 is not a lot, but at the same time, if I find like a burst bomb or I find a splat by anything actually other than the curtain, I might actually be able to use my bombs again. I'm not sure which way I think we should go on this because 1510's not a lot, but I mean, it's not nothing, so. Drone items with a bonus, and it says allows Pearl to generate items. Having 2 or more of the color chip reduces the required points accordingly. All right, so if we go that route, Pearl is my my meat and potatoes on this build. And if I do go with a Pearl build right now, like I say, we're not going with what caused me to fail already. Now, granted, I failed when I got to order. So basically, we vested the build. I don't know exactly what we went, but I believe that we did go with like building up the Splatling. And then I got to order and I failed. So going with a drone build is probably not a bad idea, just because try something different. You know, the first time I failed. Or I just increase my skill level and I will do okay. I'll be better. I have more hacks. This weapon, I've saved it to last, although I did give it votes all the time. So technically you guys saved it to last, and anybody that's been in these streams. All right, I'm going to end the poll and we're going to go drone items with a bonus. Hopefully bonus chips. A bonus is nice, but I don't really need it right now. What I need is bonus chips, extra chips. Then again, just drinking coffee. I don't think that's how it works. I think it tells you when you're getting multiple chips. Don't use special weapons. Oh, right. Well, I guess I will do my best. I don't need booyah bombs. There's one. All right, here we go. Crap. How dare you? I caught a piece of him. Oh, did they go? Yeah, they went separate ways. All right, no worries. We've gone our separate ways. But I have the high ground. Die! All right, next. Maybe I just take these guys out really quickly. I mean, they're obviously very, very fat. They got big HP bars, but if I take them out, then I can get some peace and quiet around here. Pearl, what do you think? There you go. Pearl decided to throw some bombs. Don't use that special. All right, where is he? He's right there. Perfect. See, there's peace and quiet. But I can't aim, so it sucks. Hold on. Where'd he go? Which way? He can't go over the ledge, can he? Oh, he can. There, finally got him. Let's see, probably go to the vending machine before 10 if you find one. What's my opinion on the salty tongue salmonids? I love the idea. First off, of course, I love the idea that we've got power gradients, but I also really love that they're doing salting levels. Like, the saltier they are, the deadlier they are. I love that. It just makes sense for what Splatoon is. Salt level. Love it. It's perfect. Have I tried a monochrome run? I have not. I have done viewer's choice, so my runs have been out of my hands, if you will. Welcome back, 8. Give yourself a second if you need it before we hit the next floor. Before you go, 8, have you ever looked at the objectives or color chips and thought, none of these sound good to me? When that happens, press Y for a floor reset for a few membucks. I didn't know I could do that. I had no idea that was an option. I don't even know how I should have put that for you guys. All right. It's not a standard feature of the Spire, so if you don't have the hack yet, okay, I don't have the hack yet. Yeah, there's no Y button on there. I didn't know that was a thing. I guess I just didn't read through, or I didn't remember that the hacks allow you to do that. This is a Pearl build right here, man. I'm gonna put this up to a chat poll. Today, I may not even... I'm thinking because I'm going to be making all the choices later, I might just leave everything up to you guys. I might not go for anything at all on this one. Making executive decisions is definitely something that I do every now and then. Usually, I mean, I would say last stream I only did 3. Usually I do like 3 to 5, where I make the call, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going this one. But today, it's the last side order stream. Last one I'm going to do. My fate is in your hands. I say, you know what? Let's go for it. Let's let you guys make all of my choices today. All right, let me check here really quick. Thank you guys. I see likes on the stream, and I do appreciate that. You know that I thank you for taking the time to do that. All right, let me see here. I've got 3 down here for disc piece, and I can't argue with this. This is a ×2. This is what I was looking for. When it said bonus, I thought for some reason that bonus also meant you can possibly get bonus chips. No, I forgot. It just shows you right there that you're getting 2 times the chips. All right, destroy the portals. Gotcha. No problem. Destroy portals. Let's go. And, whoops. He who strikes first wins. All right, let's get these going. Nice. All right, next. Perfect. Give me the armor. You know I need it. You know what I'm playing. You know I need it. And this is where a curling bomb would be absolutely amazing. But since I don't have that, bam. And throw the booyah bomb, test pass. There we go. All right, so that was double disc pieces. Maybe that is what I needed when I died to order the first time that I did this weapon, is if I had disc pieces again, man. Maybe if I had shut order down to where he literally, Smollusk was just helpless, maybe that would have made me survive instead of die. I guess we'll find out, won't we? All right, let me see. When do you think you will start streaming Raiders? What do I think here? I'm gonna say 2 to 3 weeks, maybe. That sounds about right for me to be able to get some of the game built up and start building a build and get through a whole bunch of the levels, record, edit, and I think that's probably pretty reasonable. I'll try anyways. Disc for days. I have a green and yellow build. I can positively say I have never had a palette that's green and yellow before. All right, let me check. It looks like 3 is going to win by far. So here we go, guys. Explosion, Festival, Floor, Disc Drop. All right, that's 4 chips for Disc Drop. If I can shut them down, I will not fail. If they can't see, they can't fight. If they can't breathe, they can't fight. All right, here we go. All right, not super bad, but it's kind of nasty. My ink is yellow, dude. I have never had a yellow build. There you go. Enjoy that. Hold on. Give me the armor and, uh-oh. Hold on. I cornered myself. I didn't mean to do that. There you go, Pearl. That's exactly what I was waiting for. I'm stalling. So that swim speed would have been nice now, anyways. That blows that up. And Pearl's taking care of the rest of that. There we go. We'll throw that over there. And I think that takes care of that. No, it didn't. Look at that. There we go. Test passed. Not the greatest there. But man, those discs are going to drop when I need them. That's definitely happening. Oh yeah, look at that, dude. All right, Ink Saver. Charge storage allows you to store a charge. Having 2 or more of this will increase how long the charge can be stored. And Ink Strike, of course. All right. Pretty much throwing it up to you guys. And if I find a vending machine on the next floor, I won't throw it up to you guys. I'll do a vending machine by default if the next floor has one. Otherwise, let's see. First weapon I'm going to max out is the Flamingo Splattershot Jr. I kind of feel like getting that axe going. I feel like I like the idea of that axe. And if we get a hammer, I would love that. I know it hasn't been revealed, but that doesn't mean that there's not going to be a hammer. Give me a hammer, and I will hammer everything. All right. Glad to see that we're all on the same page. All right, so how do I break the tie? Give it a couple seconds. If anybody is out there that wants to break this tie, we've got a 3-way tie. Otherwise, I will go ahead and roll a die, and I'll do 1 through 6, floor 1, 7 through 12, floor 2, 13 through 18, floor 3, 19 and 20 reroll. All right, I'll give it a few more seconds. But yeah, I'm thinking that's kind of where I'm going to be at, is I'm going to try to make some progress in the game and know what I'm doing and have explored a lot and gathered a lot of materials before I start streams. I would assume, and I don't know, I guess we'll have to see when the game comes out, but I would assume that I might even be able to play the entire story and have that finished before I even do streams, because I would assume the streams are going to be for the better equipment, better finds, harder bosses. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. But I'm going to feel my way through the game either way. I don't know what's to be expected, so we'll see when I stream it, like, just kind of feel my way through everything. All right, let's go ahead and end the poll. Here we go. 1 through 6, option 1. 7 through 12, option 2. And then 13 through 18, option 3. 19 and 20, those are rerolls. Here we go. That is a 20 reroll. Let's do this one more time. That is a 20 again. I've never, what the hell? Where's that luck in D&D? Double 20s? 1. All right, option 1 it is. By the way, I just rolled 2021. What the hell? Every D&D player right now would be like, dude, you can never use that die again. That's cursed. 2021. I have never rolled a 20 and then a 20 and then a nat 1. What the heck? All right, let's do this. He who strikes first wins. Oh, crap. You're in the way. Hang on. I think this isn't a hard challenge, so I should be safe. We'll kill you. We'll take you guys out. Yeah, I was going to say, Pearl, if you want to get involved, like, any second now. But, yeah, this one's pretty easy. Nice! Alright, so that was Ink Strike, which is ironic that Pearl never used any of that. Nita gets cooked by Super Saiyan Kohawk. Let there be, like, Souls level crap going on. Armor drop, Ink Strike, Rush, Attack. This sucks. I don't want to do Rigorous again. I mean, I got lucky that I got through one of them. Rigorous is the only option that looks halfway decent. Reroll! Reroll! I should have done that for these streams. I completely botched that. I should have done 4 options, and the 4th option could have been reroll. I guess I didn't pay attention, but my bad. I think these have gone well anyway. I don't really mind. It's just unfortunate that I didn't think to do that. That would have been nice to throw that 4th option in there that, hey, guys, if the floor sucks, if the rewards don't make sense, go ahead and re-roll them, you know, vote to re-roll. That would have been a cool thing to do. All right, looks like we got 1 for floor 3. Oh, boy. Armor drop, I guess, isn't bad. Rush attack, I will straight up never use. I don't know if I've ever used it or ever could use it, honestly. I think it's just not my vibe. I'm going to take a sip of coffee, and then we've got 2 votes. We got 1 for armor, 1 for drone Ink Strike. 3, and Ink Strike's now winning again. Coffee consumed. Here we go. I don't know how I want to do my playthrough. I don't really have any plans as of right now anyways, but yeah, you know what? I think that's all I'm going to do. It's going to be a blind playthrough. I'm just going to dive right in. I didn't even know how Octo Expansion worked with the whole train stations thing. I just dove into it and went. Man, shout out to anybody I've ever met who played Octo Expansion and didn't spoil anything for me. That was awesome. Rigorous portal levels aren't as hard as the others. All right, well, I guess we're going to find out. Here you go, Hyper. This one's your choice, and whoever else voted. If I am to survive, that means that you are correct in that rigorous is not always death. Acrobatic triangular floor. All right, let's do it. Oh, it's this one. I remember this one. All right, let's do it. All right, he who strikes first wins. Here we go. There's 2. All right, let's go. There's a jump. There's a jump. A little bit more. Yeah, you're right. That was easy. Yeah, I've seen that one before. That one is really easy. Oh, never mind. You chose armor drops. Never mind. You're telling me that the rigorous floor wasn't that bad, but you did not vote for it. I got you. All right, well, here we go. All right, guys. Bottoms up. I didn't struggle the first time I did this. Rigorous actually means really easy. Figgle, I appreciate gaslighting me in a positive element to make me feel good when I go into something. I could use the false confidence, so I'm on board. I think that's a great way to look at it. I like to renegotiate stop signs too, but that doesn't go over as well. Oh, God. Yeah, I was going to say, back up. Here we go. Wait, hit him in the face. Maybe his weak point, it might actually do something. All right, hold on. I need to get some ink and I need to get some area here. A little bit of area to work with, but also because Pearl, I'm kind of waiting on you to do something. There you go. Hey, got your shell. Maybe I have some guts and glory after all. Am I dealing damage? Uh-oh. What does that do again? Oh, yeah, no, you stay away with that. You and all your things. Yeah, give me the armor. Give me all of that. All right, here we go. You all can die while I'm working here. Yeah, give me that. That'll work. La, la, la. All right, let's do some damage, man. It's helpless, so. I know that thing can hit me and kill me, though. I gotta be kind of careful about that. Also, why does... Yeah, okay, there. I was gonna say, when is it gonna use its lasers? The killer whales, it's like I haven't seen it use that in a while, honestly. All right, a little bit more. We're almost there. There we go. All right, Pearl, do your things. Let's do this. Yeah, where are you gonna go now, huh? Oh, ow! I think you might have actually hit me on that. Did you make contact? I feel like you made contact. Rub just a little bit. Dead? Look at that, guys. Look at this. Agent 8 killed it. Let's go. Not scared. I am prepared to kill. Pretty sure it's called oil lamping. Gaslighting, oil lamping. Okay, oil lamping. You know what? If that's not the case, if that's just BS you're spewing right now, I'm laying stake to the claim that oil lamping is the positive version of gaslighting right now. Websters, pick this up because I'm putting it down. What a relief to see you're both okay. Nice moves, though I shouldn't be surprised. We had it on lock. Remember this feeling as we keep climbing 8. I will, but also, pretty sure I know what this... I'll just make the call, man. We need that vending machine. I need to go find a bomb. You know, I'm not going to use the splatter screen at all. That was decent. I didn't die, put it that way. All right, give me curling bombs. Oh my God, I'll take the sprinkler. I guess it's not bad. I've seen this thing. I used it last run actually, and I've seen this thing do some damage. So, sound wave damage, yeah, real good. I don't even have that on my Pearl drone, by the way. Run speed. I mean, I got nothing else to do. You just give me those, and I'm out of here. What do you guys think? Should I grab that sound? I'm gonna give it 2 seconds while I pet my cat. Should I grab the sound wave one, or is that pretty much like a useless thing right now because I don't think she's using that anyways? I know I'm not. And I don't know, if I found a killer whale, I would have to get the chip and then use it for a killer whale that I don't have yet. So this is all a giant risk if I jump on that. But Hyper says yes. All right. So grab the chip. Grab a couple of them. I'm gonna see what you guys say. I mean, I guess the Pearl drone, if I'm building, I mean, look at my palette. It's all Pearl drone. So Jazzy, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Final palette right now outside of Agent 8's palette. So this is the last stream I will be doing for this. We're on the final one. And on top of that, I only have one key to get. I bit it on the last time I used this weapon. So that was an accident. Let's see. What's the speed one? That's that. Run speed. Let me see. Your disc drop is at 5%, so you're going to get loads of sound waves. That's a solid point. Let's do that, because I forgot about that. All right. I'm good. I already got the 2 of the run speeds, 2 of the killer whale sound wave ones. So I think that's solid. Let's invest in this. Let's say that I'm banking these chips so that we can actually... Run speed is meh, but I also run like crazy, and I'm really bad at this game, so I'm running like crazy. Mid-fire charge, what does that do? Allows you to begin a new splatling charge before the previous charge is depleted. Dude, half the time I'm panicking. I don't even know what I'm trying to do. I'm not strategizing like that. I'm running for dear life. That's why maybe this is the better setup, because right now my whole palette is literally pearl. And last time I did this, I think, build up my palette around the weapon. It was weapon-centric, and I failed. So we're changing our strats out here, you know? It's either 2 or 3. Let's see. It lets you spam full charge. All right, so I can spam full charge on the Gatling, which maybe that helps it. Jazzy says, doing good, just about to play side order hacks. Oh, hackless, because pain. So I found out I already did hackless, but it doesn't count for the 100%. I didn't know, but I have to do Agent 8's palette as a hackless run to 100% the game. So I'm going to record that this week. I'll edit it, I'll post it, and then bam, I'm in the Raiders. You really need to get the reroll upgrade. I wish that I had done... Oh, it does that for vending machines too. Well, it's too late now. All right, let's see where we're at, guys. Looks like 50% for floor number 2, and then I've got 25-25. So, all right, we're ditching Pearl, and we're going to invest in the weapon a little bit here for the teens here. So we're entering floor 12. All the single digits, that was all for Pearl. Now we're entering the teens, and I'm boosting the weapon here. All right, guys. Yeah, let's get that out there. The infinity ball is up there anyways, so this one, I'm just gonna do that. See, I was thinking that might happen. I was right. All right, throw that up there and let's grab the disc. Yeah, you guys are you're feeling the sting from that disc, huh? And you're feeling the sting from my sprinkler. All right, let's just take it in. There we go. All right, next. Just ever so slightly. Boom, 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 just a little bit. Thank you for having my back, Pearl. You got my back when no one does. GG. Let's see. Get more chips for less hacks. Let's see. UGR. You get more chips. Get more chips for less hacks. Question mark. Agent 8's palette is going to be harder, by the way, because you only get 10 color chips, if I remember correctly. Awesome. But I did a hackless run already. It just depends what weapon it's going to be. Main range, ink recovery rate, disc drop. It's throwing disc drops at us, man. I've already got 4, by the way. I've got 4 disc drops, so that's why I'm like banking on taking order out by just hacking and using the stop. So if I use her sound wave and just stop that thing from spawning stuff, I can't die. And that will hopefully eliminate what happened the first time. The first time, I don't remember how I died. I just remember I lost a couple of lives on order. I had 2 lives, I think, and I lost both of them. All right, let me see what we got here. So, all right, perfect. I'm glad everyone's on the same page again. All right, got a tie. Let's see what we got. Hey, Kareen, you got massive news. What you got? I have massive news as well. I am now the proud owner of a Switch 2. Finally got it up and got it. It was time. All right, let's see. Floor 2 is winning. Raiders early. Fun fact for you, Hyper also has Raiders. That time zone, man. It's not technically early because it came out in Australia 44 minutes ago, so it's not technically early. It's just a different time zone. Agent 8 can have more hacks than 10. All right, I guess I'll have to see it when I see it. Floor 2. All right, I'm going to end the poll. Here we go. Ink recovery rate, and I'm in danger. Ha ha ha! I'm in danger. All right, let's do this. All right, I'm ready. What danger you got? Don't disable Pearl. Don't disable Pearl. Okay. Woo! I was going to say, you disable Pearl, I die. That's end of story right there. All right, so it's this one. God, oh, wait, no. Sorry, I don't hate this one. I thought it was the Splat Zones one. My bad. I forgot to check. All right, here we go. A little bit more. A little bit more. If I can just get it there before they spawn. All right, let's rip through these guys. I can charge in the middle now. There we go. Pearl, does that go under? I don't know if it does. Here we go. All right, well, looks like I'm doing it. You know what? Give me that armor, actually. Did I get it? Yeah, I think I got the armor already. Not bad. I'm not getting any chips, though, Pearl. You want to help out? All right, I think this will take it in right here, guys. I'm going to be just fine. It's my worst freaking weapon ever, but I'm going to be just fine. Give me this. Yeah. Well, okay, well, guess I'm gonna need a little help here. Pearl, would you like to get in here and do something? There you go. Dead. Next. There we go, Pearl. Thank you. Guard me. You got my 6. Uh-oh. Did not notice you guys were gonna spawn there. That's awesome. All right. Let's throw that there and have this finished up right here. Test passed. Yeah, no, I guarantee you guys won't spoil it. No worries. It's already got some leaks out there is what I'm hearing, but the game's out. We got 2 people in chat already that have Raiders, so I know you guys will behave yourselves. All right, floor. I will 100% this, and I will post a video 100%ing it, and then I'll go right into Raiders myself. I will say, as buying the game is so worth it. I was seeing some mixed reviews from the review stuff, but I also wasn't really looking for it. It just kind of came across, and I was like, I know. I stopped reading reviews years ago anyway. I think we knew that before it came out. I mean, technically, if you're not a Splatoon fan and, like, you're, like, just now getting interested in it, you could possibly be setting yourself up for disappointment. I could see that. But, I mean, why would you buy a side game for a series that you haven't never played? Who knows? Maybe people are going to buy the God of War spin-off game and go with following Kratos' wife as their first experience of God of War. I don't know. There could be somebody out there. Well, main damage, going to have to go with that. Everybody went on that one, so here we go. Well, I mean, we live in an age where everybody's skeptical about everything. I mean, there's people that probably just hate Nintendo, so the first thing they want is this game to disappoint. So there's just people with an agenda already. I mean, that's just the world it is now, man. Long story short, you can't trust anything from anybody, so don't even bother. Everybody's a freaking liar. Everybody's out to either destroy the reputation of something, anything they can, or it's the opposite, actually. They'll say something's great just because they want views and fame to come from all the people that are looking for people that agree with their opinions. We're fine, right? Everything's fine? Yeah, everything is totally fine. Just no problems here, guys. Everything's going well. It's just dying was my first strategy. That's why I did that strategy, is because they never expected me to get my ass kicked. This is totally fine. You guys wouldn't understand the high-level strats I'm doing here. It's there we go. It's pretty high-level stuff, so just bear with me. You'll have to trust me. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Throw that there, and then trap. All right, we're gonna get through to this. Yeah, we're gonna be just fine. Come on, Pearl. Whoa, my God. There we go. Take it out. I was going to say, I can just get close enough to nick it on the side, and everything will be just fine. How did that one get out of control? That one wasn't, that was just a hard. That wasn't even a rigorous. I don't know how that got out of control. All right, guys. Okay. There are some solid options here. I think the vending machine is probably not the winner myself, just because I only have 950 membucks. But, let me see where you guys' heads are at. I had a rough one on a hard mode, so quick charge is probably not the worst option in the world. And obviously, disc piece drop, I've already got several of those. I'm kind of invested in Pearl here, so... All right, let me see. I know I went team speed for Splatfest, but tactics is broken. I was team power because I knew the answer to the question. I knew I was going to be victorious. It was a premonition that came to me in the night. Through the ink and through the fog, I saw power. Hi, buddy. My cat has come to say hello again. All right, let me see where you guys' heads are at. Everyone says floor 2, quick charge, and it's 2 chips. That definitely looks like the best option. I'll give you that, 100%. quick charge, and I have that mid-charge chip as well, so I've got a little bit of everything going on this one. Maybe that's the problem. Look, I'm purple now. I'm diluting the palette. Maybe that was the problem, is the last time I did this, I put a lot of power. I gotta see what the last build was. It would have been nice for me to check on that build. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Before this actually, like, happened. Before I did the stream, because... Crap! You big freaking lug! Throw that there and mess them all up. Alright, let's just get that in there and... where am I going with that? That'd be nice to know. Right there. All right, perfect. I don't think, yeah, I'm done. Test passed. All right, that's 2 chips for charge. That's gonna help. Can't complain about that, man. Cannot complain at all. All right. Man, I just remembered our world tour is over. I had such a blast. Can we do another one? Your shows really were off the hook. I'm never gonna miss that, man. Splatoon 2 for life. And the crowds were almost unnaturally enthusiastic. You think so? I wonder. What's up, Rena? Could Pearl's voice during the battle with Order have imprinted on the unconscious minds accessing the Memverse? That can't be. But in theory, guess it's true that Pearl's voice leaves an impression on the folk who hear it. I can't say that's not dialogue I've heard before. All right, guys. Well, it looks like these vending machines that we wanted before floor 10, now they're popping up all over the place. So, well, I have 1,100. What do you guys think? Is it time for a, I know, you're just a floofy little monster, aren't you? Is it time for a stop at the vending machine, or ink bottle drop, or pearl drones, or drone items, rather, which, if I go with drone items, that's going to be a hard floor. I mean, technically anything could happen. It is bonus, but looks like we've got vending machine as the winner. So let me see what I got, guys. I need, oh, that's right. We're looking out for a killer whale on top of the fact that I have all of the pearl drone disc charge chips. So if I find a killer whale, that probably would, all right. So toxic mist. I think I'm going to keep the sprinkler on that, and splashdown versus a booyah bomb. Guys, this kind of screwed me. I don't have a lot of choices here. This sucks. Well, what do you guys think? Is there anything, or is this just a waste of time? I don't think toxic mist. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, normally I would go for toxic mist. Right now, I feel like that sprinkler's maybe a little better because it does hurt them. Meanwhile, splashdown, I would go for this, but the booyah bomb allows me distance, and I like my distance right now as a splatling. The only good thing is really the splashdown. Well, then again, the splashdown, I can't get hurt when I come back down, right? So if I'm getting swarmed and I use a splashdown, yeah, I think maybe that's where I go. Because usually, how many times have I dropped a booyah bomb because things were getting sticky? Even if there were things in the distance that I need to throw that booyah bomb at, the problem is when you come down from the booyah bomb, you're usually getting swarmed. Let me grab that triple splashdown and we'll hit the road. All right, to the next floor. I was hoping, I probably would have gone killer whale, honestly, since I have the chips for that. Ink damage, splash damage, lucky chain window. All right, guys, let's do it. Where do we go on this one? Changing the palette. Things are changing up a little bit here. I have abandoned my chips that were all cyan and seafoam, and in favor now we're going towards the red side of the palette. I do have some purple chips in here too, so I've been doing that. In fact, actually, I've had more purple chips now than I had the green chips and the blue chips. So we're changing it up a little bit here. The lucky chain window, not bad, I gotta admit. Increases duration of the lucky chain, but at the same time, splash damage, that's for my splashdown, but I think the ink damage one is a freebie. Oh, and the pearl drone, that's right. Ink damage goes up for the pearl drone as well. I mean, that's pretty solid, considering that my whole build is basically that pearl drone up until lately anyways, but I got a lot of pearl drone going on. So if that increases, yeah, I think that's going to be the winner. All right, guys, I'm going to call it there, and we'll go with ink damage. Can't go wrong with ink damage. I think you guys chose wisely. Now I just need to make sure that whatever I'm doing is not the same mistakes as what cost me the win already. All right, infinity ball. Here we go. Yeah, I think we do this. Just guide it in super easy. Nice. Just mow them down, man. There's one. Got the disc piece. Got that. All right, next. Actually, I can do this now. All right. Where is the other one, though? I got to find it first. As soon as I find where's that ball? Oh, it goes here. Okay, good. I just need to find that, and then we're good. All right, guys. This one should be pretty simple. I mean, here we go. In you go. 1, 2. All right, that should be good. All right, let's go. And test passed. Not bad, man. That was pretty good. I had a lot of damage coming out of this thing now, so I think this is turning out to be a good build. Ink, splat, ink recovery, main ink coverage, main damage. Hard on danger. Yeah, this one's up in the air, guys. I'm not sure which way you want to go with this one. I could go for splat ink recovery. That's really good for 2 chips. Although if the danger is that I lose the pearl drone, we could be really in danger. Main damage, it's a normal one, so I should have no problems with it. And I've been increasing damage this whole time, so you guys said that was a solid one earlier. So, all right, let's see where we're at. Looks like it's well, so much for that. Going hard mode. Here we go. All right, 8. You had a hard life, and you're not gonna get it any easier. Let's do this. I would refresh here. You would refresh, or you would refresh? Refresh. What do you mean refresh? Refresh here. Well, who turned out the lights? So, bottoms up. At least I can see 2 of those. All right, here we go. At least I charged that really quickly. Okay, I'm good with this. All right, here we go. That takes care of that one. Give me the discs. Give me all that stuff. Yeah, give me my armor. And let's do this. Nice. All right, here we go. Yeah, there's a sniper there. I see that. Oh, crap. Whoa, okay. Whoa, watch out for the sniper. Oh, crap. Crap. Sniper. All right, use that ink run. I got those chips for run. Now I'm going to use them, man. All right, give me that and let's go. All right, I have got to go get behind enemy lines and take out those snipers. All right, here we go. Oh, crap. Watch out. You're not dead. All right. Give me, yeah, give me all. Oh, crap. Watch out again. Another sniper. All right, you're done. Next. All right, where's that last portal? I got to find it. It's over there, and look how much stuff I'm ignoring. Yeah, you know what? Let's come down here and get, like, okay, never mind. I thought I could, but here we go. Gotcha. Test passed. I thought I could get some discs going here, and I was ready to go, man, but no. I just had to go for the win. Splat ink recovery, 2 chips. All right, can't complain there, man. Can't complain there. Mobile drone gauge fills gauge by moving. Rush attack, ink bottle drop. Well, I guess I am going to take one into my own hands here, guys. I'm going to go with the obvious one. I said I was going to leave everything up to you guys, but I'm going to take one. Right before the boss, I think I'm going to take this one because, as you guys can see, run and gun is definitely not beyond me. That's like my first go-to, in fact. All right, let me get this turbine taken care of, and then we go into a boss battle, and then the final 10. All right, Splatling, I know that we've had a rough history, you and I, but it's time to rewrite that history. Today's a new day. Throw that there, and let's take out the sniper. All right, you blow up all the stuff that you gotta blow up, do your thing, and then I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I think that's better than the Booyah Bomb, because the Booyah Bomb gives me an opportunity to get sniped out of the air, just as well as it gives me vulnerability, because when I land, the Booyah Bomb doesn't go off right away, and so I get hit usually as everybody's swarming on me. Triple splashdown, I don't have that problem. All right, here we go. A little bit more, a little bit more. Destroy all of them. There we go. Yeah, give me armor. Go, Pearl. Destroy them. All right, test passed. Here we go. All right, Pearl's gauge is definitely filling fast whenever I do these. So there's a serious fight waiting on the next floor. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Don't overextend yourselves. You two gotta quit it with that talk. 8 and me aren't gonna go out like chumps. Let's do this. Like a chump. Like a chump. All right, I'm out of coffee, so this one's just me, bare bones. Here we go. What do I want? I kind of feel like Rondo is what I want. Layered rotator, got it. Here we go. All right, guys, I'm ready. This was fun with the charger. I really enjoyed doing this with the charger. All right, here we go. My bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go like this and hide. No, Pearl! This is not your target. There we go. Okay. Get some ink, get some ink, get some ink. Throw that there. Alright, I need to be careful. Pearl cannot, yeah, I was gonna say, she can take out everything without getting spotted, so. What does this do again? It's on the attack. I just need to remember. Oh, right. Okay, well, guess I'm out. Here we go. All right, run, 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 run. All good. Throw that. Here we go. Perfect. Hey, can I stick my, I'm curious if I can stick it. You know what? Do this. No, that doesn't work. I was going to say, can I do that and it hurts it, but it doesn't. All right, hold on. Don't get spotted by the searchlight. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Just stay hidden. There we go. Weak point. All right, hold on. Yep, okay. It's moving. It's on the move. Let me go. Let me just keep running. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Yep, Pearl, protect me. I ate a little bit of an explosion there. Not a big deal. All right. Let me back up. All right, here we go. Almost. Almost. A little bit more. And there's your weak point. Uh-oh. Just kill it. Might be a little on the invulnerable side right now. Oh, crap. Oh, watch out. Whoa, that was super close. I think I might have bit it if I didn't have armor there. That was really bad. All right, kill them all. Dodge that, and let's go. Almost there. Just stay on it. There we go. I was going to say, just stay on it and don't die. All right. Nice work. Here we go. That was perfect. No problems at all, guys. Test passed. All right. The Rondo Falls. Yeah, that was, I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just a slightly uncomfortable. Splash radius, squid attack. I'm going vending machine. I'm going to make the call on my own on that one. This technically, well, I mean, I guess I said I wouldn't make my call, but I'm pretty sure the vending machine is necessary at this point. We're looking for possibly killer whale, but let me see what I got. All right, so I've got shot spread reduction and splat drone gauge. Fills the drone gauge by defeating enemies. Well, I think that's going to be one for sure. What do you guys think? Is there any reason that I would get shot spread reduction? Reduces the shot spread on your main weapon. I don't anticipate that being a problem with a splatling. There's no way my spread is going so far out that I'm missing my targets, or could be dealing more damage if I tighten it up. That would significantly alter my gameplay. What do you guys think, though? Shot spread. Am I going the wrong way with this? I should be on shot spread and try to make this work. I don't know this weapon. It's my worst weapon. I have failed a Splatfest that was crucial with this weapon. Like, this thing has let me down, and I've let it down. It might as well be at my funeral someday so it can lower me into the hole and let me down one more time. So, am I missing the opportunity of a lifetime here if I skip shot spread and go for splat drone gauge, which... The drone gauge, obviously, my palette is built heavily around that drone gauge already, so it's not going to go to waste if I do that. Destroy enemies, get more pearl, more power. I think that helps me out huge against order versus the first attempt where I bit it at and died to order. All right. Last chance to give me any of the opinions you got on that one. Otherwise, we go for it. I think I just grab this and I run. Reduces shot spread. I think I invest just in case I see another vending machine, and then I can get whatever that vending machine may have versus blowing it all right now, you know? All right. Onwards we go, my friends. Here we go. 9 more floors to go. I'm ready. Look at this palette, man. This thing's almost full. Ooh. Shot spread reduction popped up anyway. Special charge up. Can't complain with any of these, honestly. All right. Let's do this. Nothing's getting simple, I'll tell you that. We're in it now. The final 9 floors, definitely, from this point on, it's pretty much hell or slightly less hell. Main damage, can't complain about that. Special charge increases the gauge from inking surfaces. Same thing, it's just all about that pearl gauge. And shot spread reduction, which is a floor that at least is a simple path. All right, let me see where the votes are at. Well, once again, you guys agree fully. Everyone's on the same page, right? Special charge up is really pretty good. If I fill up that gauge, the pearl gauge is filling up. I'm getting my triple splashdown. That's not bad. Shot spread reduction pretty much just tightens the focus to deal more damage. It's no different than this. All right, guys. Any tiebreakers out there? Last chance. I'm going to give it about 30 seconds to break the tie, and then I'm going to roll a die. You know the drill. 1 through 6, option number 1. 7 through 12, option number 2. 13 through 18, option number 3. And if I roll a 19 or a 20, it's a re-roll. By the way, earlier on this 20-sided die, I rolled a 20. So then I said, oh, let me re-roll. Rolled a 20 again. And then when I rolled the third time, it was a 1. I'm like, dude, every D&D player just went, what the hell just happened, and thought divine intervention took a hold. All right, guys. About 5 more seconds, and we got one last vote that came in, and floor 3. All right, floor 3 it is. Bottoms up. I shall not fall. I shall believe in my drone. I'm not going to believe in myself. I was dumb enough to do that once already, and I died, so I'm going to believe in my drone. Protect the zone for rigorous. This, okay, well, we're going to try. Here we go. All right, we're going to maintain the high ground. That's the first thing I'm going to do. All right, grab a disc. And then, oh, crap. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. All right, you know what? Let's do that. Maybe high ground's not the best because I'm having trouble trying to nail that thing down when he does his crap. All right, Pearl, keep it going. Let's throw that. Let's grab some armor. There we go. Grab that disc piece. I get this disc piece, and it's all over. I get one more disc piece, and everything's over. I win. There's that disc piece I needed. Perfect. All right, where is he? Don't know where he's at. I guess, well, he died with the rest of them, I guess. All right. Here we go. Perfect, take him out. 10 ticks left, and you guys are barely here, so. And test passed. Yeah, as he says, I got my run ended to the escape fish bomb. I'm going to multiplayer. Never mind, it's Clan Blitz. Loss after loss after loss. I see you're having a fun time over there. Drone items, splat drone gauge, and vending machine. All right, guys. I'll let you decide this one because I basically think it's between 1 and 3. I could try again to get a splat bomb of some kind, a curling bomb or something. Or maybe I go for, I think killer whale at this point. I don't know. Killer whale is still a pretty good option, and the reason being is that I have the chips to increase the killer whale's damage. So I could try and find that by going to the vending machine at 1845, get a couple chips in there, or splat gauge or splat drone gauge. I think the second option, drone items, it's not bad. I just think that's probably not the one to go with. If I was voting, it's up to you guys though. Let's see where your minds are at, guys. All right, looks like floor 3. Okay, I saw it pop up for a second. I thought it was tied. Floor 3 is where you're going. All right, give me, let's go 15 seconds. 15 seconds to sneak a vote in there, guys. And then I'm going to go unreasonable mountain battlefield ascent dot floor with a bonus. At least it's not rigorous with pain. It's rigorous with a bonus. Throwing danger in there actually could have made this even worse, honestly. Imagine it disables my pearl drone. I die. That's it. I die. Disable the pearl drone and then watch me squirm. That's why I have 4 lives. All right, let's do this. Destroy the portals and don't use your main weapon. Psh, literally impossible. All right, well, it looks like I'm climbing, so got no choice on this one. There's no high ground. There's no strategies. There's just get some ink and destroy this. Come on. Yeah, Pearl, you're gonna be doing a lot of work on this one. I got a literal uphill climb, so I gotta work on this. I did this with the Charger yesterday or a couple days ago, and honestly, I was really surprised how well it worked out. This one with the Pearl drone, as strong as it is to get the pieces, I think that's probably going to be the big thing, is that I'm going to be constantly dropping... well, actually, let's do this. I'm going to be dropping disc pieces here and shutting these things down soon. All right, we got this. Grab that. Disc piece, let's go. La, la, la. Skip the box and let's just go for the kills. Oh, crap. Crap. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Pearl's got everything taken care of, and I'm flubbing it. Almost got one. There we go. One left. Although it will be the most rigorous of them, of course. There we go. Drop the triple ink splash down, and let's get it going. Not a problem. Test passed. Floor cleared. Hey, Gogeta, my friend. Good to see you, and welcome to the final side order stream I will have in my side order series. I will finish this up, and I will record the final palette. The final palette will, of course, be Agent 8's palette. So, splatting barrage. Increase the number of shots fired from a single charge. That sounds really good. Poison ink. I love poison ink. And knockback. Let's see what you guys got. Here we go. Where are your heads at, and where is mine at? Because I think there's 2 good options I would enjoy, put it that way. I'm doing a power-only roller run, and I was 2-tapping the layered rotator layers. Dear Lord, I was doing Charger, and I was dealing 4,500, I think it was, in one shot, thanks to, mostly thanks to, sorry, hiccups here. All right, trying to fight this off. Sunny Flapjacks had me doing like 4,500, and it was crazy seeing that thing just absolutely like one shot, one layer down, one shot, one layer down. All right, really fighting the hiccups, but I think I'm okay. All right, so it's definitely an overwhelming win for splatting barrage. I think that's the best option. The danger, you got to be careful. It's not hard and it's not rigorous, so I'm not in like horrible danger. But if Pearl gets stronger gelatins, okay, I think I can live with that. 2 infinity balls. Here we go. We'll start with this one. All right, we're going to dodge that. We're going to throw one of those. We're going to kill you. And we're going to take you guys out. There we go. Are you guys faster too? Yeah, this seems like you guys are doing faster. Oh, God. Yeah, I was going to say, you're there. Okay. First ball taken care of. Next. I feel like they're moving quicker than I want them to. All right, that takes care of you. And then you guys, that takes care of you. Where'd my ball go? Anybody see that ball? Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. All right, perfect. Let's just move that up there. And you can do all your wishy-washy stuff, but I'm going to just... There we go. All right, you die. I think we're good. Test passed. That was sketchy because those snipers, I think, were moving a lot faster. And I was getting a little bit of crowd control problem. Explosion, knockback, splatling barrage, swim speed up. I think this one seems obvious. I am pretty sure I know what the best build is. I think that I know exactly which one this is going to be. I'll give it up to you guys. Floor 20 rotator. Yeah, I had floor 20 rotator. That's, I just took it out a little bit ago, and it went well. Took me about 2 minutes. There was a slight panic in there, nothing major. It wasn't horrible, but I did take it out. Felt good. All right, let's see. We've got floor 2 winning right now, and now we've got 4 votes. Floor 2 still winning, so splatling barrage. That would be another good chip to add to the splatling barrage I just got. All right. Let me give it 15 seconds in case anybody wants to squeak one more vote out there, which would just tie it, to be honest. I'll give you 1 sec here, just a little bit more, and then we are a go. I'm going to check Discord here really quickly just to make sure. Okay, I just wanted to see if Discord had a ping, but it's nothing major. Here we go. Let's do this, guys. Yeah, the first time I did this, I bid it against order. I feel like I'm a lot more confident on this one. I love that there's best run on there. I'm like, dude, I don't want to talk about it. Best run, dude. It was a good run. It just didn't work out. All right, yep, I was going to say, I think I can hit him and get him. Let's get up there, preferably with no problems. Crap, are you serious? He got away from me, and I was like, oh, this will be no problem. All right, well, it looks like... Yeah, I'm going to say, Pearl, why don't you do some damage to this thing? I'm going to grab this armor. Please be armor. Please be armor. It's not armor. All right, here we go. The missiles one, yeah, I got to kill him quickly, because that's definitely a pain. Crap. Is his bomb up there? No, he's good. I see the bomb. Still good, still good. Let's grab this. Got a disc piece. Let's move. Oh, you know what? Just grab those. Perfect. That's why I got those chips, man. Where'd the other one go? All right, well, I'm going to take this guy out. Where is he? Oh, you. There you are. Okay, he ran towards me. That works. I thought he was going to run away, and I was like, oh, all good. I thought I was going to have to get right there up on him and drop the tripling splashdown. I'm so close to Raiders, I can feel it. I can sense the game being shocked in now, or stocked in now, rather. You're going to be absolutely at the front of the line, ready to go. I will probably pick it up this weekend. I'm going to try to record all this before I get to Raiders. Over the weekend, I'm thinking I'm going to edit it. And we'll see. Hopefully this all lines up and everything's good. Yo, Marina, wouldn't it be faster if this... fun if this elevator went up and down real fast like a theme park ride? Pearl, it's designed to help people, not to make them throw up. Damn straight. All right, so I got swim speed. I got main damage drone items. I think I know where this one's going to, guys. All right, floor 1, floor 2, floor 3. You're getting it delivered. Me, it'll be no problem, no sweat at all. I'm going to get it at a game store here. I can taste the sweat under the Splatoon fan bases. Hell yeah, we're gonna be there for it. We're we're going to be doing this soul style. Give me 1 second. I'm walking off for just a second. All right, guys. Sorry. I had to run over there for just 1 moment. All right. I'm good. I'm back. Let's see where we're at. It looks like floor 2 and floor 3 are tied. All right, guys. That was seconds 32. Thank you, Hyper, I appreciate you confirming for us all exactly how much that time was. It turns out I lied to you. I broke my promises. The broken promises. The hardships of life. Accepting that I was not truthful about my time. I apologize. I know that I have messed up. I know that I can grow from this. I know that this is an opportunity for me to make amends. All right, let's do this. Floor 2. Main damage distant. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think that's probably the best one. That's what I would have gone for. Best run. Just sitting there taunting me because I couldn't make it through order, man. All right. Here we go. Portals. Start at the high. Work our way low. Here we go. High ground, and he who strikes first wins. Almost. There we go. I was going to say, I think, yeah, there's no way they... Oh, crap. There you go. A little bit more. Perfect. One left. Here we go. Die, everybody. Pearl? Yep, that's what I was aiming for. That's exactly what I was aiming for. I was planning on getting in there and mixing it up, man. Triple ink splashdown as well as Pearl drone dropping bombs. That's exactly what I was hoping would happen. Oh, boy. All right, lucky bomb drop. That's probably a really good one to do with my Pearl build. Drone items and poison ink. Can't complain about poison ink. It's always a solid option. All right, guys. Let's see where your heads are at, huh? Here we go. Floor 1, floor 2, floor 3. 27. There's only 3 more. And then I will take on Order. Am I planning on Raiders day 1? I am not planning on Raiders. Not day 1 anyways. I'm going to give it a little bit of time. The first thing is first, I'm going to 100% side order. So when I'm done with this stream, assuming victory, let's just plan for the best. I will only have Agent 8's weapon left for the pallet. I'm going to record that along with Marina's diary. I'm going to do the 100% completion, post that as a video, and then into Raiders. So probably I would say I'll be posting Raiders week and a half from launch, and then streams maybe 2.5, 3 weeks. I got to just kind of feel my way through the game on that one and see what it feels, you know? All right, guys. Looks like floor 3. Oh, God. I'm going to die. You're putting me through rigorous at the very end. Oh, man. With my worst weapon. I'm not spoiling anything, but the game is actually good. I was sold on it anyways. We've got several people in here already that have the game, so the ability to get it with the Australian time zones. All right, let's plan out where I'm going. Back, forward. This sucks. I hate this one. All right, that's why it's rigorous, because it's not made to be like. All right, so oh God, I can't even do that. Oh, this sucks. Throw that and let's go this way. All right, here we go. All right, Pearl, you're gonna need to do a lot of work. This one's gonna suck. There's no good way out of this. Pretty much gonna be using those disc pieces. All right, let's go. Gotta go this way because yeah, I know I lost control. I was never in control. I've never been in control. It's been a lie this whole time. Oh my God, why are there so many of them, dude? I don't even think it was that bad the last time I did this level. All right, Pearl, yep, zone secured, here we go. 65 ticks, oh, it's gonna be forever. All right, fine. I got to get to that other side, but yeah, I need those dead first. All right, off we go. Other side. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Crap. You lost control. Yeah, I'm pretty aware of that. Got them. Got them. All right, all good. There we go. Zone secured. Here we go. Drop that. And then kill this thing. You and your little missiles. Oh, crap. Yeah, Pearl, you might want to save me on that one. I botched it. All good? All right, grab that and let's go. Let's finish this up. La, la, la. All right, zone lost. Your zone's lost. I've got nothing to fear. They lost control. Give me that. All right. That did not get me as much time as I was hoping. Oh my God, there's 4 of them. Look at this. All right, get me over there. Come on. Zone secured. Go, 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 go. Yeah, I see them. Here we go. This one sucks, man. This one really sucks. All right, let's go. Oh, I got it. Okay. I thought I was going to have to get back over there, dude. I thought I was like, oh, there's 3 of them coming. That one's brutal, dude. We chose floor 3 because we wanted to see you suffer. All right, Archo. Actually, props to you guys, man. Archo, yeah, I'm just going to take the vending machine, dude. Archo is the only person I know that literally just picked the worst option for me every single time. Everyone else has actually built me up, so props. Archo was the one that was like every single one and whatever the worst option was. All right. I got nothing, guys. I got nothing. Give me the pearls, I guess. That was useless. Absolutely useless. I guess I'll hold off for just a sec to make sure I'm not like making a huge mistake with the hammer, but no, I'm not, dude. Triple ink splashdown, I'm gonna keep that. I know my play style. I'm gonna keep the triple ink splashdown. All right. Last floor, last chance for chips. Here we go. Rush, knockback, charge storage, and drone gauge charge. Noting that I have the drone gauge charge is like my whole build. Let's see where you guys' heads are at. I think charging the drone gauge is probably the most useful, but it's not up to me, my friends. Charge storage is also really not horrible, but I haven't been building up my own weapon, so let's see where you guys are at. I was also picking bad floors. All right, so Figgle's also on there. Gotcha. We're putting me through the ringer. So looks like this one is drone gauge charge. I agree, guys. This actually helps out my build, so I'm there for it. I appreciate the good build, guys. We've put a lot into the drone, so here's where my best run was. I didn't make it past floor 29 because I died to order on 30. Worst weapon I ever... This is my absolute worst. Terrible weapon. I'm going to conquer this right now, today. There we go. All right, here we go. A little bit more. A little bit more. Come on. Yeah, I got it to checkpoint 1. Checkpoint 1 achieved. Let's go. Let's do that. Pearl. There we go. Nice, Pearl. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. I think this... Yeah, you know what? While I'm doing that, I'm going to grab this disc. I'm going to grab this disc. Perfect. Is there another disc? Did I just hear another disc? I should, because I have a ton of those chips. I did. Give me that. All right, here we go. Wait, where's the tower? Oh, my God. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I was like, where is that tower? I lost it. There we go. Checkpoint 2. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Checkpoint 2. Come on. Almost there. Capitalize on those discs as much as I can. All right, here we go. Nice! Ugh, everybody dies. And floor cleared. Oh, yeah. Here we go, guys. Drone is life. So the logic here is I don't remember what my build was. Since it's voted by chat, I oftentimes forget what the build was. But I know that the first time I did this, the chat voted to build up my weapon. I don't remember who all was here for that. It was my early side order days, and I died. It was the only weapon I died, by the way. Everything went so well up until that. And then after that, everything was great. But that said, the point of that build was to give power to the Splatling, a weapon I suck with and cannot use. Therefore, today, we've put almost everything we got into Pearl. She's going to do the work with Smollusk, not me. So let's see where this goes. Because if I had just built the weapon up again, that is the definition of insanity. Try it again, try it again, try it again. Nope. Today, we've changed the strategy a little bit. That Smollusk really ain't down with letting us reconfigure the pallets. Yeah, it's weird. Our mission here doesn't even have anything to do with it. So how come it keeps getting in our way? Does it want payback that bad? Yo, Oct, let us in on the joke. Don't ask me. Ask Smollusk. They're speaking logic over there, Oct. There you go. Why don't we ask Smollusk? Oct is the only one that's like, if you want to make peace, you need to talk to your enemy. Here we go. I don't have the overlay up because I wasn't doing that this playthrough, but just in case you guys wanted to see that. Oh, I got my Smash Bros. Overlay. That doesn't do any good. Either way, I didn't have the overlay up for this, so otherwise I would have stuff up on the screen for this, but I don't think that it's just too much for side order. Oh, spicy, dude. Look at this. I've got the power upgrade, the little cybernetics on the Splatling. I didn't think we were going to get that. I didn't think I put that much into it, so. All right, let's do this. The perfect forehead is going to carry us. Hey, forehead, you good? Yeah, you're locked in. Let's do this. Next up says, let's see, Hyper. Has anyone actually figured out how to pronounce Oct's name? I think it's Oct. It could be Act. And I think I used to say Act, but it's Oct. All right, Smollusk, what gives? Why do you got to be so... Ooh, you're here. Again. Okay, time for us to fight. And if you win, you have my permission to reconfigure your palette. It seems kind of pleased with itself. I guess we're fighting again? Round whatever. All right, let's go, 8. All right. Turn on the diss track. Oh, wait, first. Tentacled Troublemaker Overlorder. All right. Hit that music. Diss track. Enter. All right, guys. This is your build. I am ready, and I will do you proud. Here we go. He who strikes first wins. Blow it up before anything even spawns. Boom. Next. Perfect. Pearl's already going. You're attacking the big guy, and that's a little premature, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. All right, let's go. La, 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 la. Boom. All right, here we go. Look at that damage. Oh, dude. We're laying it down. We're laying it down. That was an excellent... Oh, man. Look at that damage per second. Oh, the rate is good, guys. Nicely done. All right, where's... oh, it's over there. That's why. All right, here we go. And there goes one. Let's do some dodging. Yeah, I predict this is going to go a little bit better this time, guys. All right, here we go. Whatever happened the first time, whatever the flub was, why I died, I obviously didn't have an OP build like I do today, so nice. You guys have given me the mercy of not trolling, but giving me a build that worked really, really well. All right, here we go. Grab the disc piece. Oh, for a second I thought there was another one. Oh, man, look at this. Almost there. And down you go. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. No problems. Everything's good. All right, let's ink the floor here. Get this ready to go. And just in case I need my escape route, which you guys know I'm going to need it. All right, let's go. All right, perfect. Little bit of room to run if I have to. All right, here goes. Another disc piece. Oh, God. That's not okay. All right, that's fine. I don't want that disc piece anyway. I want to grab the piece right as Overlorder takes over. Right as he's ready to take over. That's when I want it. Pearl, take that thing out. All right, let's go. All right, almost there. Blow it up. There we go. Perfect. Give me armor. Always use that, and then screw it. I think we should just go for it. I'm starting to get slightly overwhelmed here. Here we go. All right, blow this up. And then go for the last one, and then Overlorder should be no problem. We'll just take him out like we've taken him out every time. All right, let's go. Here we go. All right, hit him while he's down. All right, back up, back up. All right, Pearl, do, I don't know, do something. Do your things. Give me that, give me that. Let's go. Maybe I get another chip. Or a disc, rather. All right, run, 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 run. Run and gun is no problem right now. All right, let's move. Don't worry, guys, I got this. It's right there. There we go. He's helpless. Gun him down. Boom. In the face while he has no defense. That's how we do it, guys. Why fight a fair fight? Think about it. Just wasted effort. Let's see. Remember me from the Splatfest stream? Hey, I am cool. I do remember you. And welcome to the end of the final attempt on stream of Side Order. All pallets reconfigured. Outside of 8, of course. I've just earned 8. Nice. How does one lose to Overlorder? Well, not that time. Put it this way. Apparently my build was not so great. All right. Whew. One more reconfigured pallet on the books. It's in the books, not on the books, but... So, are you leaving so soon? Easy there. That wasn't the last pallet we need to reconfigure. You'll see us again. You better hope not. I definitely will win next time. I can't wait to. Never mind. Forget it and go. Well, I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? Thank you guys for the build that got me the final key. Since I bit the dust and died, I ate dirt the last time I did that, and I don't know what the build was, but I'm starting to wonder if maybe I did get trolled and did not know that I got trolled with a bad build. But this time, a lot better, guys. Nicely done. And to be fair, I didn't rely on Pearl nearly as much as I thought I was going to. As it turns out, discs, that helped a lot, and damage per second was killing it, man. Splatling, I know that I threw Chaos versus Order with you. I know that I have pretty much had nothing but problems with you all the way through all the DLCs. But you know what? Today is one notch in the right direction to making the Splatling less miserable for me. My worst weapon, but today, victory thanks to you guys. Thank you very much. All right, that was almost a full pallet too. Look at this, nice. And boom. Lives left, by the way. Didn't lose any. Last time I lost all of them. This time I lost none of them. Yeah, Splatling, you're the luxury weapon to say that you're the only weapon I failed with. Every single weapon. I don't know if everybody's just making me OP builds, but every single weapon I have just gone up the spire and won. Not you. You made me work for it. DJ Octavio, I hope you're proud. This one is for you. All right, guys. Thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate the good build. All right. The final locker key is acquired. Gotta admit, this place is growing on me, but that colorful Inkopolis Square vibe still has it beat. Dude, I kind of miss the old days of listening to the Splatfest music on the stage and having a Splatfest in 2. Glitching myself into Krusty Sean's truck and working alongside him, man. Before the start of the streams where I'd be standing there with Krusty, that's long gone. I miss those days. Nice. Look at this. Oh, hey, a 20-sided die. Let's check it out. The dodecahedron returns. Whatever its symbology is, whatever it means, whatever importance it has, it's back again. And I've been rolling a 20-sided die to decide ties, so it's always appropriate to have that, man. Can't even remember what's in the big locker. Splatfest should also have food to eat. I'm here for that. They should have, like, food trucks and everything, like the Grand Festival had, except, you know, usable instead of in the background. Try switching pallets, yeah. Oh! Okay, so we're just doing it Splattershot style. All right. You got 8's pallet. The lockers turned into 8's pallet? I did not expect that. Kind of weird that your pallet was the lockers themselves, 8. But this is the last one, yeah? We just got to reconfigure it and we're done here. Wait. Something's odd about your pallet, 8. It seems a bit resistant to hacking. In fact, the more hacks you have, the fewer color chips you can get. Well, that throws a wrench into the usual plan. I like it. All right, 8. First, check with Marina to see if you can live with without any of those hacks. Then we'll go to your pallet to the top of the spire, or get your pallet to the top of the spire, no sweat. So, what I will do with 8's pallet is I will. So I've heard that basically, if I go up the tower, I get something, if you will. You know, I get rewarded. But I know that I have to do a no hacks run to get a 100% run. So that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna record a 100%. Might take a few tries, but that's all right. That's why I'm going to edit it, because if I bite it on floor 26, I'll be back there in a simple cut. But either way, I'll do no hacks and get rid of all the hacks and run up the tower. I mean, I already did it once, and that was with dualies. So if I can do no hacks once, I can do it again. I think I'll be okay. But in the meantime, that's where I'm gonna leave side order off. We've got a little bit of time. Did you guys want me to run in and do a few matches? Do a little bit of multiplayer for the night before I call it? We got a decent crowd around here. We can do some turf war. I don't think we have enough to open private battles, but maybe some salmon run. What are you guys feeling tonight? Did it with 6 and full hacks. Did it with 6 and full hacks. 6 color chips? I did it with 10, so I think it's possible. 10 color chips, I'm assuming is what you mean. See, I need to sleep for Raiders. Hyper has Raiders already, so you go enjoy it. You, or no, you don't. I take it back. You could, but it released for you 1 hour, 43 minutes ago. But I'll see you guys 100%. You guys will let me know how Raiders is turning out for you. But I'll be there with you very, very soon. I should use the heavy splatling. Let's see, Gogeta says battle match, salmon run. Or salmon prep for Raiders. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I like it. I dig it. That's a great idea. Yeah, let's do that. Let's not do that. Although I can at least enjoy. I mean, you got the splatter shot here. It should credit me for doing a no hacks run already, to be honest. But, hey, it is what it is. So with that said, let me go ahead and imagine Splatsville. I think that's a great idea. Let's do some salmon run for the night. I've got a little bit of time left. I'm going to go make dinner here in a few and do one little thing for work. Not going to do much, just one tiny little thing for work. And after that, pretty much call it. But I can definitely squeeze in a... oh, I'm stuck with someone. You know what? Actually, let me go to lobby real quick. I hope Triumvirate is... If I were them, I would be running Triumvirate right now. That would be sick. Also, I was trolling tricolor battles. That's why I have... This arrow spray was hilarious in tricolor battles. Throwing splatter shot screens at teams that were, obviously there were 3 teams at once. That was hilarious. I was really having too much fun with that. All right. Whoops. I meant to just walk out like I was just casual. I forgot that it resets. All right, guys. I think this is a great idea. Please be triumvirate. Please be triumvirate. Okay, well... I still say we go for it. Let's do a few salmon runs to prep for Raiders. And I thank you guys for an amazing freaking final stream for that pallet. The hardest one for me. The highest of thresholds. The hardest one I could have taken on. I appreciate it, guys. The splatling is finally done. Like I say, I'm just going to skip straight to the no hacks run for Agent 8's palette with a splatter shot and go right into it and make it happen. So, Agent 8, that is Gogeta. Let's see. I am cool says I'm B. Let's see. C Hyper. And then you said I'm B. You are B. Are you beat? Are you tired? Or you want to come with? Got some, we got Ui Zaza. I didn't even forget, or I forgot when you came in. I was going to ask you how you say it. I believe it's Ui Zaza. But, sorry, hiccup. If you want in, you are welcome to as well. I think, I'm in B rank. I dropped down to C because every time I start to work on it, I don't play for, like, hiccups. Try it again, a long time. Every time I think that I want to rank up, I remember I'm working on another game or a shiny hunt that has not gotten anywhere, and I'm like, nah, let me work on this. Let me work on that. Let me do this instead. Imagine if you get the Grizz roller. Oh, one could only wish. Unfortunately, there's really nothing special going on, and that's fine. It's been a while since I've done what you would call vanilla salmon run. On Raiders right now, a bit, but I can watch. Oh, no worries. I appreciate that. Hopefully we give you something to laugh about. In the meantime, like I say, I'm going to work on that 100% run for side order, and then I have officially 100%ed Octo Expansion, Return of the Mammalians, and side order. That was my goal when I started recording Octo Expansion. I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally I pulled the trigger on doing Octo Expansion. That series, by the way, I loved that series. I loved playing Octo Expansion, and I loved how it turned out when I edited it. So that was just so much fun, and I'm carrying that momentum on. I'm carrying it on all the way here. By the way, Oct is on my banner because I figured it was only appropriate considering that we're doing side order this stream. All right, guys, let's do some vanilla salmon run. Here we go. All right, so Coho Zuna is up. That guy sucks anyway. So I don't know what the final bosses are going to be, but I really do kind of hope there's like a super Coho Zuna, you know, something that's like absolutely insane. Oh, yeah, that's going to suck. All right, my bad. Throw that and kill them. There we go. Whoops, missed that. All right, well, I can't really get the tower. I'm a charger. Although I am more confident about my ability to use the charger. Ah, crap. Because I did that side order run on the first try with charger. I thought for sure that was going to be one that was challenging. But it helps when you guys were giving me OP builds. I can't complain about that, so. All right, well, let's get you. All right, there we go. We got that. Let's get an egg up there. Well, I guess I'm going to take Moz back to the base anyways. Follow me, Moz. No, the other Moz. No, wait. Oh, God, I got stuck in the ink. I was like, I wanted to kill it, but I didn't want to be, like, right next to it. That was a mistake. My bad. All right, Rando, come back. All right, bring you back. Kill that. Here we go. Got an egg. Let's back up just a little bit. By the way, guess who got nerfed in the in Splatoon Raiders? These freaking fly fish, man. You guys don't have your armor anymore. You nerfed piece of crap. Yeah, that's gonna be fun to shoot you out of the sky when Raiders is out. Take that. Let's see. They should call it the Vimo expansion instead of the Octo expansion. No, I think Octo Expansion was probably the best product they've ever put out, so I wouldn't change a thing myself. All right, let's do this. A little blaster. Oh, wait, whoops, sorry, didn't see its high tide, low tide. Not high tide, the other one. What's the opposite of high? Low. Here we go. Nice, all right. Nope, crap. I was hoping I would not get bumped too far. All right, here we go. Looks like it's wearing a bikini. That's not exactly what I got out of that when I saw the thing, but I don't disagree, but I definitely didn't see that myself when they showed the fly fish. All right, there we go. Here we go. Right by the basket, and you die. Perfect. You know what? Take that out because, oh, okay. I love when that happens, dude. I was like, I need to get out of the way. Nope. My bad. Guess I'm kind of rusty for these salmonids. Raiders is going to kick me then. They're like, dude, you're not ready for Splatoon Souls. All right, there we go. It is kind of funny how much I've been playing with Grizz weapons and how much, like, salmon run I've been doing with the special events that I'm like, oh, yeah, normal weapons exist, and sometimes your ink levels aren't just, like, catastrophically low 100% of the time. Oh, God. Yeah, I was going to say. Yep, that's what I was worried about. I was like, oh, crap. I got stuck. All right, we got some kings. No worries. Yep, I'm alive. Nice. All right, here we go. Check out all these eggs, man. 999 max hazards. Okay, maybe not tonight. We're just getting ready for Raiders. But, hey, 40 eggs. Just kind of casually messing around and 40 eggs. I mean, I let myself die right there. That one I could have prevented. Let's see. I'm on actual survival difficulty, and I will say you're not wrong about the Dark Souls part. Yeah, I definitely intend to do it with high difficulty, too. I figure I didn't go through all of Octo Expansion 100%. Wow, what the heck? High tide or low tide 3 times in a row? And the third one is fog? What are the odds of that? All right, let's do this. There we go. Nice. All right, throw that back up. And then throw that in the second basket. I hope that landed. If it didn't, I suck. Yeah, I was going to say, let's get out of there. Right by the basket. Dodge the maws. And hit that. Perfect. Where's Goldie? There he is. I knew he was coming. There we go. Nice. Oh, not nice. All right, let's do that, and then, okay, maybe not. Yeah, I need to get up the tower. All right, here we go. Whoa! Dang it, I was looking over at the chat for just 2 seconds, and then Moz went up and wobbled me. Got me right at the top of the tower. I hate when that happens. That's horrible. All right, let's bring the team back. Looks like we're good. Nope, not good. Got pushed into chum. Little bit overrun. No worries, guys. All right, perfect. Right by the basket. As soon as I'm alive, I will bring you all back. Got you. All good. All right, eggs and baskets, guys. There we go. Yeah, I was going to say triple ink strike. Perfect. Gets the basket all nice and ready to go. Nice and cozy. All right, look at this. Not exactly overfishing, but we're not dragging it either. Well, so much for that. Nicely done. We have, I think we have one rando. I don't know, who's got the Japanese name? Anybody know who that is? Props to you. If we have 2 randos, then thank you, randos, for great matches. Prepping ourselves to take out these salmonage, because what says family gaming better than elimination of a species? I'm gonna feel so powerful killing a fly fish without throwing a bomb in its basket. It's gonna feel like the greatest thing ever. All right, let's do this. By the way, I act. You act as in like actor? Let's see. There's bound to be their bound system for deep cut. Might be a little choppy on that one. I'll give you a chance to redo that. We're getting there. I get that point. Does anybody remember? Oh, no, there's no way you guys would. Back in Splatoon 2, I saved. We were overrun in Salmon Run, and I saved the whole run by diving last second and drowning. And literally, I extended the run just long enough to survive, just by, like, literally right up there. I was backed into a corner, and then I dove off the stage and bought us literally about a quarter second enough to survive and win. Die. Die. All right, there we go. Next. Perfect. Perfect. Got you covered. All good. We'll throw that up there. Yeah, look at these eggs. Look at this teamwork. Look at this teamwork, guys. Here we go. And into the basket we go. And another stinger, except I didn't get out of the way in time. All right, Figgle wants in. Gotcha. I will destroy the room, and I'll let you in on the next one. My bad. I didn't know that you were waiting. All right, let's do this. Oh, I missed that, so you must die. Well, that sucks. Run. Oh, okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me again? All right, well. Yeah, back up. Where's that other one? All right, hey guys, brought you a Moz. I hope you guys like it. Oh, that sucks. I thought I was gonna get the shot on that, man. Let's see, I have salmon, I save salmon run by eating the salmonids with the Grizz Roller. Now, what I don't understand is why we still don't have access to the Grizz Roller in private battles. Okay, 1 egg is more than we needed. It was perfect timing, guys. Look at that. We got this under control. Yeah, I wish private battles would let us have the Grizz weapons. I just want to beat up other players with the Grizz weapons and have some fun. I mean, I think we would all enjoy that. That's why they don't do it, because dare I say, we would have fun. I'm just kidding. All right. Fog, and let's do it, guys. Remember, don't go next one. Gogeta, I know you're here, and then I don't know if the other 2 players, I don't believe they're here. Well, I know this person is not. Ray is not. But that person might be. Either way, don't go. I'm going to back out and make a new room so that I can go get Piggle. We'll go a few matches before I call it a night. All right, here we go. A little bit of crowd control. Running basic crowds. Here we go. All good. Who dropped the rain? Who dropped that rain? All right. This time, got it. All right, let's do this, and then let's go help out the team here. There he is. Get him to the base, or to the basket. Almost there. Ah, that was close enough. There's another Goldie. All right, let's do this. Gotcha. Perfect. Nice. Good shot. Good shot, guys. All right, let's back up a little bit here. There we go. All right, perfect. Got some more eggs. I love when they put the freaking the tower. Oh god, they put the tower right behind the freaking basket. That's awesome. Jerks. Oh crap. No, got ran through. That sucks. Ran over by a freight train from behind. 2, 1. Still good? All good. Alive and well, guys. Alive and well. See, would you be willing to do Salmon Run as a human? Technically, Salmon Run as a human does exist because that's where they got the name Salmon Run, was from real salmon runs. But if it's against salmonids, oh hell no, those things would eat us alive. All right, let's go. Yeah, give me that. No, okay. No problem. Perfect. Problem solved. Perfect. Here we go. Got him again. 1. Whoops. Okay, gotcha. Message received. All right. The eggs are a little difficult to get to, but not when I have a shark. Die! Ugh. And then everybody dies because that's what the slamming lid is for. There we go. 1. Here we go. Did we get him or did he die? No, he is right there. He's still alive. All right, let's do this. No, he is still not dead. Whoops. Oh, slid off. Dang it. A little too far. My bad. Just a little too far. The shark has returned with a vengeance. I better be able to ride a giant shark like Shiver did in Raiders. All right. And if not now, then later when DLCs and updates and stuff like that happen. Of course, racing is still my biggest thing, is that I'm hoping for that, because I basically somewhat, I wrote Splatoon, or I'm sorry, I wrote Nintendo that they should do a Splatoon spin-off game, and they were like, bet. So since the game I suggested to them was a racing game, hopefully I get some racing in there, man. All right, let me turn around and go get Big Ol. Says, getting beat to death by a semi-sentient fish wielding a frying pan doesn't sound like what I would describe as a good time. I would say getting digested by maws as my arms and my head separate from my body. At least it'll be quick before I can feel the gastric juices dissolving my skin off the bones and my blood becoming diluted with gastric intestinal acid. I won't feel it because my head will have separated a long time ago. Unless he didn't get a good chomp in there, and then my neurons will be connected ever so slightly to be able to feel it. Give me 1 sec. I gotta check one more thing again, guys. I'll be right back. Give me just a sec. All right, give me 30 seconds. All right, my return. Long awaited my return. On the edge of your seats, my friends. All right, let me see where we're at. Let's see. Ui says, no, I hope we get a human as a final boss one day. I mean, we know that they existed and apocalypses happened, but at the same time, it kind of makes me wonder if we actually will ever see a human like, oh, wait, I am cool. Oh, hold on. Wait. Oh, crap. Now it's too late. I apologize. Is the Japanese name that is on screen, are you, if you're in my chat, I just want to see if you're, well, look at this. I am cool. As it turns out, you are saved. I was going to say, whoever that is, I didn't know if you were actually a part of this or not. I'm going to put a password on there. So it's 4545, guys. 4545 is the code. And now I will know who's actually here. All right, I am cool. Come on in. Let's see. Getting dissolved by acid rain. Getting blown to death by missiles. Smacked by a frying pan. Chewed at the ankles by small fries. Yeah, I would say that everything pretty much sounds like hell. All right, we've got Kara. We've got Figgle. And who was the last one? We had Figgle, we had Kara, we had Agent 8. That's the only person that's left. Agent 8. There you are. Perfect. It's a good thing we had that random drop in the communication there. I don't know what caused that. Did one of you guys do that on purpose, possibly? Maybe that's what happened. Flattened by a slamming lid? Hey, at least it's over quick, right? Does anybody remember the great play of the Quahog that fell out of the sky during extra work? Hit me and somehow squished me and killed me? That was hilarious. I still can't believe that glitch happened. I guarantee that that's still in the game, too. That could absolutely happen again. Alright, skewers with the corn. That right there, I would love to eat that right now. Some sausage skewers. Oh, yeah. The Splatfest trio returns. Let's do this. This time, we're out for blood. Alright, here we go. Alright, big shots. I'm not afraid of you. Die. Goodbye. Alright, let's do this. One. And then I guess we go up, throw it in there, and we help our teammates here. Alright. Looks good. I think we're good. Alright, I will take that fly fish. Where'd you go? I gotta see where you're at. Where'd you shoot those missiles? You. Time to die. This is for all the crap you've ever pulled as being a fly fish. I missed because I'm terrible at this game. No. Yes, got one in there last second. Just barely. Alright, well, I used every ounce of ink I had left. Alright, yep. I think 3 just went in there, so we all have 1 brain cell and we were sharing it. Which is good. Hogging is rude. Alright, here we go. There we go. Alright, there's more eggs, so I definitely need to go over there and... Oh, Drizzler. Hang on. Here we go. Come on, go faster. Die. Okay, here we go. 1. Oh, God, what happened? I wasn't thinking about my team. This is horrible. Okay, come on. There we go. Alright, here we go. 2, 1. Oh, God! Well, Interesting that I wasn't looking at who was dead. That's on me. I had blinders on, man. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take out everybody over here. I'm gonna get this drizzler. I'm gonna get this flyfish. All the annoying ones. I'm gonna knock them all down. It's gonna be great. Whoops! Didn't turn around and see like who's having what. How's everyone doing? And realized that I was supposed to be bringing back my teammates. Instead, I was overdoing my my solos. Got quadruple combos. I got no combos. I was supposed to be... The quadruple combo I should have had was bringing you back. My bad. We'll try that one more time. That was our screw around round. This time is our real round. Let's do it. This one is for Splatoon Raiders because we're taking it to the Salmonids this time. La pa pa, la pa pa. Captain Miasma. Definitely something I have never ever been referred to as, but you know what? It feels appropriate because think of like think of me like a captain, like a good example would be like Kim Possible. I think that's a random one that just comes to mind. Where the leader, the scientist, whatever the hell his name was, is he's really incompetent even though he's in charge. Shigo's the one that's like, oh god, I got the small fry ate my my ankles. Shigo's really the one that's like actually competent. He's just a moron, but he's in charge for some reason. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm in charge. All right, let's go. All right, let's grab an egg. We got the eggs there. Here we go. One of them came down, the other one didn't. All right, hold on. Let's move because I got to go get that stinger. All right, here we go. Stinger, today you die. You are a very long hike. It took me a long time to get over to you. I'm going to enjoy watching you die. 1, 2, yeah, because there's people over here, so you guys, I'll get these eggs for. All right, let's get you, and then come to the basket. All right, lured right over to the basket, guys. I brought a friend with, and he's gone. I don't know where he went, but he's gone. All right, Stinger, gotcha. No, Stinger, done. Agent 8 took out the Stinger. Problem solved. I waited for you because I'm polite. There it is. I was wondering where that thing was. Four, 3, 2, 1. How dare you? That stupid freaking steel eel was trying to take us out from behind. All right, good round, good teamwork. That's how we do it, man. These salmonids are going down. Beluga time. I can roll. Because that's how I roll. All right, here we go. Don't be mothership. Mud mouths? Or I should say, wait. All right, Kara's back alive. Mud mouths on this. I don't think I've ever seen mud mouths here. This is like the first time that's ever happened. Hey, Kara, I brought you back. What the hell happened? I'm very confused. Everything was fine. Crap. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. I gotta get my bomb ready to go, and then take him out. All right, down he goes. All right, here's the Goldie. All right, perfect. Got that one. All right. Yep, down he goes. All right, here we go. Let's get him. All right, perfect. I think, are you? No, you're not alive yet. Let me throw a bomb over there. Maybe that'll help you guys. Unfortunately, the scavenger is not taking them back to the base, so I gotta kill him on the spot. All right, another Goldie. Is he closer? No, he's right on top of me, right where the same spot the last one was. And we've got a disconnect. Even better. I think it's gonna hurt. Well, I mean, at least the quota went down. Maybe we'll get the quota. See? Look at this. Game crashed on Figgle. I'm so sorry to hear. All right, but at least we made quota. Mudmouths wasn't going so swell, but hey. One of our players may have fallen, but at least we continue on. Your game crashed. Never change, Splatoon. Never change. You just keep on game crash after game crash after game crash with your NPLN servers. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I know they've been terrorizing us from over there. That's been annoying, but alright. We're short-handed, but that does not mean that we're short-brained. We're just short in general. Alright, let's lure you over to the basket as long as I've got that opportunity. Alright, fly fish. Let's take you out. Ah, man, that sucks. Alright, hang on. Yep, take him with me. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I got stuck in the corner. I was trying to take him right to the base, dude. Ah, that sucks. Hey, Luna, how's it going? Welcome to my stream. It's going quite well. I'm doing some salmon run in anticipation of Raiders here because it was a success. My worst weapon, and you guys took me right up the tower. It felt good. So all the pallets are done. The only one that's left is Agent 8, and I am dead. Agent 8's pallet is all that's left to reconfigure, so I'm going to be recording that for the 100% this week. I'm going to be doing a no hacks run because that is what I have heard is that if you want to 100% it, you have to do a no hacks rather. And I figure might as well skip straight to it, you know, and just start out with the no hacks run of Agent 8's pallet. So there we go. There's no way we're going to win this, but hey. Perfect. All right, well, looks like I have to try to save the team. No, I got destroyed. My crab tank. You blew my tank up, man. How dare you? Oh, well. I think we can at least try to go for a Coho-Zuna tonight before I call it a stream. All right, so Figgle, I'm going to stop the room and try to get you back in. I hope you don't have a ban. I really hope. Can you ask me a question? Fire or will. All right, let's do this. No ban, no ban, no ban, no ban, no ban. Nintendo caught my my terrible gameplay here, playing like ass. So they banned you. Come on, are you kidding me? They would reward you for playing poorly. Have you seen Smash Bros? It can't get an official tournament to save its life because that's just anti-fun. All right. 4545 is the password, Figgle, in case you forgot it. All right, no ban. Looks like you're good to go. I'm thinking we do 2 more runs. Let's at least see a Coho-Zuna one time. And then I'll go make some dinner. No ban. That's how we roll. Hell yeah. Who needs a ban? I've got Nintendo servers. Alright, guys. I also thank you guys for taking the time to leave a like on my stream. Seriously, I appreciate you guys spending time with me here, making choices through the spire and getting me up through side order, and now in the position that I have 1 pallet left. No, that's what I'm saying. No ban. That's what I'm saying is there's no ban. So I'm happy about that. There's no ban. If you had been banned, you would be not here. But you got in the room, so no ban. Uh-oh. I missed! I shouldn't say I missed. I just didn't make it down fast enough. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, crap. Hey, guys. The sniper can't aim. All right. Agent 8, come back. I think I got him. Yeah, I did. All right, nice. No, Figgle! Not again! All right, we're down to 3 again because the game is literally like, Figgle, you can't enjoy this right now. All right, well, got a couple there. All right, let's dodge this. All right. Yeah, I think that that fly fish really needs to die, but hold on. All right, here we go. Bring you back. Throw that. Got him. All right, fly fish, you're up next. Nope, I guess not. Hang on. He didn't close the bucket. There's that, and then there's a dead player. Hold on. There we go. All right, we're good. Got him. I'm dead. It took out the charger. Charger down. Charger down. Glugas are all that's left. All right. I got the egg. Sorry, Agent 8. I'm just running for dear life. Huzzah! Everything is fine. Victory is sometimes means running for dear life. All right, give me 1 second. I see chat's moving, but give me just a second. All right, let's see. Let's see. Grandma's Wi-Fi, Grandma. Let's see. I create everything. All right, hold on. I am a paid artist. Give me 1 sec here. I gotta finish that. It's a lot of sentence. Just one moment. I can't let my teammates down. So I gotta. We're fighting a three-man salmon run here. I gotta be careful. Oh crap. All right. Hold on. Let's do this. All right. I actually don't have my overlay up right now. It's set for Smash Bros. I usually don't do it in side order because I want the screen to be maximized. But Janinjuice does my art for me. He's, there we go. He's a character artist, and my God, he is a beast. All right, nope, there we go. Ate the fly fish right in the face, man. Really appreciate that, fly fish. How dare you? All right, let's do this. By the way, he's cooking up something sweet Spyro related. I really like whatever he's working on. He teased at it. He's not done with it, but his style is so crazy, dude. This fact that he also speaks Japanese and therefore has played Japanese Spyro with the slight little illustration differences, so he's been inspired, but I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die hard. All right, back up. Yo, nice. All right. That's not good. All right, let's just do this. No, I didn't even make it back. I brought the charger back. I hope that's enough. Perfect. All right, let's get some eggs in the basket, and I don't know if that's enough, but... Three, two, one. I love that it slowed down right as I jumped off there. I got one egg in there. I got one little sad egg in the basket, and then I jumped for dear life and died. All right, let me see here. Custom artwork like profile pictures, banners, overlays, thumbnails, emotes, characters, and 2D, 3D VTuber models. I'm happy to help. I mean, I haven't... Oh, I don't have my Discord posted. That's right. I just realized I didn't have the link up there. I'm always down to hear from people's work, but I'll tell you right now, I'm probably not in a position that I need any art at the moment because I have Janinjuice has covered me for everything that I need at the moment. It does remind me though, give me just a sec here. Invite to server. I don't have my pinned messages up because I was planning on third time's a charm. Let's do this. I don't have my pinned messages up because I was anticipating just running up the spire and then being done. So Discord is in the link there though. So if you are interested in sending me a message, that's my Discord server, and feel free to send it on over. I'd love to see it. But in the meantime, I believe this is hopefully the last match because we'll have Kohozuna up here, take him out, have a nice day, and call it. All right, where's that fish stick? You little fish stick. All right, here we go. Nice. All right, good shot. That takes care of that. I don't think I got the last egg, and I don't need to. Oh, wait, here. I barely made contact. That sucks. Come on. Gotcha. All right. Whoops. All right, one. Oh, crap. All right, hang on. Move this. Got two. Little freaking small fries. All right, I see the stinger. The stinger's got to die. I have glugas, so I can get over to the stinger. Check it out. I'm going to swing right by it and be fine. Down you go. All right, next. All right. There we go. Let's do that, and then he's going to be dead any second. There we go. This sucks. All right, hang on. There's a whole lot of stingers over here. Hang on, let's take out the stingers. They're destroying the team. That's never good. And I hope that killed him. Yes, it did. Did you see that? That was sweet. I had, even though the eggs are nowhere near the basket, at the end of the day, what's important is, you know what? Let's do that. Please get it. Ah! I thought that was a sick play too, man. That was a good one. The scrapper was following me, and I went through the fly fish, or rather the slamming lid, rather, and let the slamming lid come down and take him out, and then went over and killed the stinger. And I was like, oh, this is sweet. But yeah, didn't get eggs in the basket, so whoops. My bad. All right, here we go. Try it one more time, guys. Try it one more time. I didn't use any of the be right back screens today as many times as I had to run off, but my be right back screen, pretty sweet too, man. I like it. Don't need it right now though, so let's put that away. All right, let's do it, guys. All right, let me see. Figgle, what happened? Where's Figgle? There's Figgle. All good. That's all right, guys. Kohozuna is coming. All we got to do is not die. All right, sent a request. All right, let me see here really quick. First, as you have now joined the server, I will add the role Nidocrat, and I will say hi. I will say hi. There we go. Welcome to the server, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Third time's the charm. 8th time's the charm, I think. Yeah, I mean, we'll be fine. I love how it's struggling to get us a match. What is so hard to figure out? The team's already ready, dude. Is it just like deciding who's going to get what weapon and it got caught in disarray? It's broken, Cass. My little cat is here. Cass, my kitty. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I broke the game, buddy. I broke it. I'm petting him. He's loving it. Yeah, it's time to go to work. About time. It finally found a match for us. Dude, we are pre-made. It should be like instant. That's all right. Raiders will cover up the sins of 3. All right, look at this little cat. He is floofing and fluffy and loving. All right. Let me try this again, guys. Rapid blaster. Gotcha. I'm ready. Rapid blaster. This time, last time we struggled. This time we're going to... Squid party. Sorry, I was... No! I'm never going to see a Coho. Ever. The only match it let you stay for was the one that we lost. How dare this game. The audacity. Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat. Let's go swimming and see if we can get Figgle. I've only got time for like a couple more matches anyway, so... No, you did. I think we were... Oh, okay, that actually was an accident. I was going to say, we were going swimming because I think we were throwing the towel in to go get Figgle. But, if you're going to fight, I will fight alongside you. Wait, finally dead? Okay. I was like, I wasn't sure. I saw you go for a swim, and I was like, yeah, let me throw it in too. I don't have enough time to mess around too much, so I want to try and see Kohozuna one time. Yeah, maybe live to wave 2. Figgle! All right, come on, game. Just let Figgle, like, come in for just a minute. Like, you know, just not die for maybe 12 minutes. Give me 12 minutes, and then you can ban Figgle. I don't know. You got to do what you got to do, game. All right, let's try this again. Thank you for doing this for me. Oh, absolutely. I would love to try to at least get a Coho. I mean, literally, I can't even remember the last time I fought a King Salmonid that wasn't Triumvirate, rather. So, since Triumvirate is not on right now, which I would have figured maybe they would. Oh, no! Oh, no. Well, it banned you this time. I didn't think it was going to ban you. It was so nice earlier, but yeah, it banned you this time, didn't it? Ah, that sucks. That's a bunch of garbage. Finally banned you. I was worried about that. We got away with it a few times, but not this time. Oh, that sucks. All right, Luna, I also see you have dived in the Discord. I will approve your role right now. Welcome to the Neatostocracy. And let me, there we go. La-da-da, la-da-da. All right, let me just double check. Let me mess around with here really quickly. All right, I've got Hometown Butcher. I'm not sure which, who is Hometown, by the way? Hometown Butcher, I'm just curious. All right, Glugas, here we go. So you are approved for a roll, and Luna as well. There we go. Take him out, take him out, take him out. Here we go. And not messing with it. Screw it. I'll be fine. Take him back to the base. All right. We got one rando. The rando is for, whoops. I left the wrong screen up. There we go. All right. Figgle, this one's for you. I got some guy named Tweet. How hilarious is that? All right, let's go. I'm sure he'll be a good salmon run player. All right, got him right there. Perfect. All right, whoever's taking out the fish sticks will do that, and I'll do this myself. Here we go. All right. Nope. Gotta mess around with. Whoa. Hold on. All right. Somebody will take that out. I'm sure that steel eel. I gotta take you out. Nope. Steel eel is still alive, so I'm gonna take you out too. Oh crap. Yeah, I was worried. Whoa, yep, I was so worried. I was just gonna slide ever so slightly. One little pinky toe into the water, man. No! No! This one's for Figgle. I want to see Coho one time. We're not gonna die. We're gonna be just fine. Alright, there we go. Alright, at this point we've got the quota, but I'm just petty and I want him to die. Nice. 27 just for the hell of it. Nicely done, guys. Now I'm evil. This is your villain arc right here. Alright, here we go. Mudmouth? No, it can't be Mudmouth. Uh-oh. Don't be grillers. Mothership. There we go. Now I'm talking. I've got my shark, by the way. I forgot to tell you I'm excited for that. All right, let's go over here. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna try to get some eggs in the basket here. Whoops. I'm gonna throw that there. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. Not really great that I'm doing this with a charger for the actual mothership itself, but nice. All right. That works for me. Oh, crap. All right. Throw that towards the basket, and let's get that over there. All right. Don't die. Not on mothership, man. We don't die on mothership. All right. Let's back up. Got you. Got you. All right. Throw that. Got you. All right. Let's get some people back alive. Here we go. We got to get one more egg. Perfect. All right. One more egg. Someone got one more? Wait, I've got one more. No, I'm dead. All right. Good. We're good. We're covered. Everything's good. There we go. All right. Almost there. Let's see. Check if I show you my work. I will check here probably right after the stream because I'm pretty sure unless we bite it here, which, yeah, it's 9:30. I'm pretty much going to go one more round. I want to end on Kohozuna, and I've got 2 sharks and a whole bottle of ambition. Let's do this. I think we're going to see Kohozuna right here, right now, and then I'm good to go. All right, here we go. This sucks. All right, back up. Run. I need ink. All right, well, wait. Gotcha. You're good. All right. Throw one. And back up. And failed. All right. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, perfect. All right. Let's throw that up there. And here we go. Die. All right. Kara, I'm coming. Alive. Tweak the rando. I'm coming. Alive. All right, let's go. Oh, God. There's a lot going on down here, man. There's a lot going down. All right, let's Let's get that up there. No! Ah, small fry. I'm sharking. I'm sharking, man. Maws ate me. Yeah, we're getting like no eggs. Hang on. Let's do this. Die. That takes you out, and let's do this. Watch out. All right, we're good, we're good, we're good. All right, eggs, basket, let's go. That sucks. Here we go. Car, all good. Tweak, no! No! Ah. I wanted to see at least one Kohozuna attempt. Just one, guys. Oh, man. I almost want to go one more. What do you guys think? One more bonus round just to try to see an end on a Kohozuna? I mean, it's getting kind of late. I really got a couple things I needed to get done, and I didn't want to stay up all night. But I also kind of feel like, man, I want to at least end it on a Kohozuna. I'll give you a bonus. This is in honor of the fact that Raiders is out right now, man. I at least got to end. I can't let the Salmonids take us out and beat us when those Salmonids are literally the bane of our existence soon to come. I have to at least try. All right, let's do this thing. Kohozuna for me. One more in my memory. I've got one more in me, guys. Win or lose, I've got one more in me. I just need a rando who's not Tweak. I need someone else. I need, give me, yeah, I don't know. Give me liberty or give me death. No, literally, give me death. I want a guy that's in, his name is like Death123. Let's do this. Find me a rando. Find me a rando that's good for my breed here. Find me a rando that's good for our play style. Find me a rando that vibes with our style. It is really struggling to find the perfect rando. This is good news. That means that it's looking hard. It's like, we got to get you the perfect rando. Some guy that's out there playing Salmon Run because he doesn't have Raiders yet. Someone who's like, dude, I'm going to have Raiders, but it's not out in my country yet, and I want a physical copy. Which is somewhat physical. It's, you know what I mean. All right. This time we have Splat Your Mom. That's top tier right there, man. In the world of randos, that's pretty much what you can expect to get. Let's hope for the best, guys. Who knows? Maybe this person's a pro, like an executive level. Or above executive, actually. We know that they're executive, but like 999 badges flying, like, you know, let's do this. Alright, check it out. They're down there. I see the maws. I'm gonna grab your eggs. There we go. I think I just heard someone die. I did. Alright, that was Car. No worries. Small little point of entry. You know what? I'm gonna take this out. There. I'm just gonna throw the eggs like this. Alright. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna take this thing out. Die, Steel Eel. Oh, are you serious? How did that happen, dude? Ah, I got killed by a freaking Quahog. Not even a Quahog. I don't know what. A chum got me. Well, my friends, it's been a pleasure. Alright. First Kara. Live. Splat your mom. You're not living up to your name, man. You're not splatting anything. You're getting splatted. Alright, dodge that. Let's get out of the way. Whoa! Stingers. There's like no choice. I gotta. Okay, good. I'm pretty much just gonna go up here and. No! Well, okay. It's obvious that Salmon Run is, if it's any indicator of how Raiders is gonna go, guys, it's gonna get rough. R.I.P. I'm unfortunately gonna have to call that the last one. That was our bonus match, and it was our worst match of the night, man. Unfortunate, but at least success predated that because I led with a win in the final pallet outside of 8's pallet for side order. That much I am proud of, and I'm glad that you guys gave me a good build for that. Salmon run. All right. The Salmonids, they win this one, man. They're going to take it on this one. All right, guys. Unfortunate, but I leave you here with this. Happy Raiders launch day, and I hope that Raiders is an amazing game to all of you guys. I can't wait to see you guys playing it. I can't wait to play it myself. Hold on, I have to... Hiccups. Guess I'm gonna grab my rewards while I'm having hiccups. No worries. Worst hiccups of the night. I had a couple others, but this one's bad. Random hiccups. Didn't need that. Oh man, they're back too. I thought for a sec I got it. I've been disgraced. You will make up for it in Raiders. Raiders, you will get back at them for everything. All right, guys. With that said, thank you guys so much for this stream. I appreciate you guys, hiccups, building the build that won the spire for my worst weapon. Splatling may still be my worst weapon, but I put up a W, and that's what's important. I got 1 notch in the right direction, 50 in the wrong direction, 1 in the right one. So with that said, guys, humble and proud, I'm Nino Marquis. Thank you for joining me this weekday stream for a run up the spire. My next video is going to be 100%ing side order, and then after that, I'm going into Raiders. I will catch you guys at the next one. Until then, have yourself a good night.